Alec had a lot of P5s. Just been grinding. Timer set. Take it to the ballpark. Vision, Alec, what's up, guys? How are you doing today?
Leading off for Saskatchewan,
Hey,
the center fielder, Carlos
on some other
Beltran.
I just took a day off here today, so good to see you on this little morning session today. How are you doing, man? Hey, what's up, baseball fan? Baseball fan in the big chat.
Ball.
Alec, are you playing the new college football game or no? Volume is a bit low, hard to hear. Weird. 1 second. Mic check, mic check. Okay, looks like it turned on. I think it was not picking me up. Hopefully that fixed it, Alec. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, the software I used was not seeing the microphone, so I don't even know where it was picking up the mic. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for telling me, though, because sometimes you sit there and stream, and people kind of filter in and out, and they aren't hearing you, and they don't tell you why. They just think that you don't have a mic, or your mic's busted, or whatever. Now my opponent's paused. Haven't been able to play. You're in England? What the heck? Dude, I hope you're having a great time. How's the weather over there? What you up to? Are you going to go, I don't know, see Big Ben, play some golf? I guess it depends where you go in England. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I've never been. So I'll live vicariously through you if you want to tell me some stories. Hey, Brando, good to see you in the stream. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I don't know if he's going to come follow stream or what he's up to, but now he's ready to play. Let's see, first time for you in Oxford for your wife's work, and you just tagged along. What an awesome job she has to get to bring her significant other on a little work vacation. Ooh, this might be gone. Ricky's going to have to climb the wall here. He climbed a bit, but yeah, it's over his head. I don't think that one's actually robbable. I think, at least occasionally, I think they put that that arrow there, but you're not going to be able to get it. No, don't like that. But we're in All-Star. It's first game of the season. There's Brooks Lee. I'm saving most of my stubs for that All-Star game content, although I do intend to stream college football this weekend, so try to find the right balance of playing both games until until Madden gets here. Then I'll probably shift to Madden full time. Any of you guys playing the new college football game?
Ball, that's in.
See, Hart, welcome in. Name I'm not going to read, welcome in. Watching some folks scrolling here from TikTok chat.
We got a full count.
Cam, good to see you. Chipper's on deck. I got Chipper yesterday, and I sold him from the first boss pack thing. Yeah, he got a piece of it. He's very late. And we'll ring him up, so I like that. Alright, so I'm also facing Clemens. Clemens pitching both ways. Designated pitcher is Roger. It's Roger P5.
That's a ball.
Big Head, good to see you. Jeffrey, what's up, everybody? If you guys are on TikTok, please be sure to follow, share, and like. More follows will drive up our time bank, and we'll do a longer stream. Robbie, Bretta, all of you guys, yeah, what's going on? Let's talk sports. Cam, thanks for the likes. So, Alec, what's for lunch out UK way? Swinging a little late. Eyes are still kind of waking up. I thought that was fastball. Dang it! Finally swung early and got a late on it. So we got Bryson as the first follower in. What's up, Bryson? Tell us about yourself. What's your favorite baseball team? Let's see. Had to order the beans and cheese baked potato. You see it everywhere there. Oh, nice. I hope it's living up to the billing, or maybe it's on the way. Probably the Braves. Hey, I saw the Braves last night. I'm an athletics fan. Not trying to troll. I know both teams having a rough year so far. Cam's here. Cam, what you up to, buddy? Welcome back to chat. How's work? How's gaming? Have you got into College Ultimate Team already, Cam? Because I know last year you were a big College Ultimate Team guy.
Heck one.
Bryson, thanks for all the likes there on TikTok. These are not going to be like my new hours. It was just today I have an early Zoom call, and my kids are in swim lessons right now. So this week and next week I might be a little bit cooked on my streams because I'm having to wake up like sort of in the middle of the time that I sleep to go with them. Let's see, Squid and Tyler, welcome in, guys. About to get off work and bored out from Dynasty. You've been playing a lot then, it sounds like. Let's see, Liam, thanks for following as well. All of you guys that follow, the timer goes up when we do a longer stream, so please follow up. If you're new, please tell us your favorite baseball team.
Zero balls, one strike.
So Cam, and anybody else that's playing college football, do you intend to still play MLB The Show, or are you going to go college football the full way? So you finished 2 seasons, 1 Road to Glory, 1 Dynasty for Cam. So yeah, you're knocking out some progress there. I haven't turned on the EA Play trial. I think I get a code tomorrow on the 10th. So I'll probably just wait and see if that actually is the case. If so, you know, didn't need to like jump on and all that stuff. Coming back soon. As soon as All-Star drops, unfortunately NCAA is similar. Just can. Yeah, All-Star content should be good next week, hopefully. So I was thinking this weekend, play college football, and then throughout the week, some MLB to grind out whatever All-Star game stuff we get, and then kind of bounce between the two, is what I'm thinking. I've noticed with TikTok and the Red platform, if I quit one game cold turkey, the algorithm kind of gets frozen up. So I don't want to just completely cut off the baseball viewers. Purple platform, a lot of folks have been with me for years there. So, you know, you never take people for granted, but some folks are just coming for the community. It's a fun game. They didn't really change it, says Cam. Focus on Road to Glory and Dynasty, says Cam. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot of huge changes, though. Hey, C1, thanks for the likes. How's your day going? I did okay with Hodges, but that's going to stay in the yard. Yeah, thanks for tapping the screen, bud. Hope you're having a great morning. You just missed it.
No, ball.
Did I see Baxter Bailey's home run? It did show up in my feed. Frickin' Giants, dude. Can't stand it. Lawrence Butler hit an inside the park home run to start off the A's game, and of course Giants have to go and get the first walk-off inside the park catcher home run in like 99 years, apparently. Making an entire account called Fall SBR Hate. Screams I need attention, says Cam. Yeah, I like to not give them too much attention and just clap them out of there so they can go focus on the bacon grease. Oh yeah, there's no breaking controllers, dude. Hey, JP, what's up, bud? JP, I'm sure you recall our start of the year conversation, well, November conversation. Dude, it's been worse than I anticipated. Without getting too much into it, I'm sure you're very aware of everything going on. But, yeah, I think about you from time to time, and I hope streaming and everything's going well. What you been up to, JP? JP's in Purple Stream. Now, Roger's got my number here early. We'll settle in, though. You guys will follow JP. He's there on the Purple platform. Baseball for Life, thanks for following.
Leading off for the
Yeah, Cam's ready to go. Welcome back, baseball fan. Dude, it's nuts, and a lot of it's happening, you know, here in my home state. Yeah, definitely, you know, very scary things. not not what I grew up believing we were all about, you know. Baseball season's a little rough, JP, for the A's. They're terrible. So I'm ready for some football. Have you been playing college football thus far? I plan to jump on this week. Oh, I did not know New Mexico was getting floods, Cam. No, I was unaware of that. Let's see, JP loves gaming. He says, we're doing good. Got a new job, so streaming has been rare. We're starting to pick it up back regularly this week. Moving forward, excited about that. Awesome. Congratulations on the new job. I hope it's fulfilling, you know, your desire for a position that's rewarding for you and also monetarily rewarding. Cade with the got a flower in the name. Thanks, Cade. And Cade, thanks for the roses as well.
No ball.
See, it's pretty rough from the look of it. Weather's been wild everywhere. Yeah, I didn't know New Mexico was getting any flooding. I've kind of read some of the story around that camp that got flooded in Texas, unfortunately. And I was reading they built that on a dry creek bed. I grew up next to a dry creek bed, so kind of scary, the power of water. You know, how fast things can change. Let's see, JPJ, he's dabbled in college football, starting UMass Dynasty on stream later today. Oh, that's wonderful. I kind of want to get into doing the dynasties and things. I played it just a little bit last year, and then I ended up settling in on that road to the college football mode where I could just like let chat pick which team I was going to play with. Cam in TikTok says, as bad as it is, try to stay away from the story because it's not good. Yeah, sometimes reading too much negative things, you know, even if it is occurring in our world, can definitely get you in a bad state of mind too. Yeah, exactly, Cam. Yeah, the dried red, right? Terrible spot to be at. Do I like the Padres? I'm kind of neutral on the Padres, Diego. I'm an athletics fan. Supposedly, hey, Coco, thanks for the resub. Coco, I was thinking about you when I started the stream. I got this jersey from TikTok Shop. It's a Shohei jersey. It's got, about to trip here. It's got the samurai patch. I just wanted to show it to you. Not that you've never seen a jersey before, but yeah, I was thinking about my man Coco out in Japan. But anyhow, to answer the question on the Padres, like, they're a cool team. Supposedly their ownership group wanted to vote against the Athletics move to Las Vegas, and then unfortunately their owner passed away right before those owner meetings. Hey, what's up, Grey Sonic? How's your day been? Danny, good to see you as well. Got some buddies in the red chat here. Is Diamond Dynasty a good mode for beginners to play? Kind of, Danny. It's a tough mode if you're going to jump in and play online head-to-head for sure. But Coco, thanks for the resub. How's everything going your way, Coco? Hey, thanks, Gray. I'm kind of swinging and missing here a lot, but we'll get going. Let's see. Kim says, got enough in life going on, right, without adding more to it. Finally swung early for a change. I've been swinging late a lot. Start this morning.
0-1.
Coco says offline has been awesome this year.
1-1.
Coco, are you going to play some college football now that it's coming out? And how's the streams going with Sid's Light, Coco? Mini seasons are beginner friendly. So Coco's letting you know. I think it was Danny. Yeah, Danny, maybe try mini seasons. And he was asking about Diamond Quest, but he didn't type it in, says Danny. Diamond Quest is a good mode. Yeah, it's fine, for sure. Cam is also mentioning over in TikTok chat, Road to the Show with dynamic difficulty is a good way to start. No Cash App stuff. Come on, dude. Let's see, Riker and Abraham, thanks guys for jumping in and following. Lights are flashing for you. Please tell me your favorite baseball team if you're new in chat. I am hacking here against Roger, but we'll settle in. It's on All-Star, so shouldn't be that bad. I'm glad the streams are going well, Coco. See, C1, Big Mac, welcome in, guys. Streaming on the red in a few weeks, and switch back next year. Hey, Coco, have you ever considered doing vertical streams on, I call it the red stream, because TikTok's kind of strict when I'm multi-streaming. But have you considered doing the vertical? I seem to get a lot of views off the vertical feed. It's, you know, it's the same as going live. It's just setting up OBS to have a portrait landscape.
Berkman.
feel like I got a lot more subscribers since I started doing it. I can definitely help you if you want me to send you the information, Coco. Let's see, Joseph and C1, welcome in. I know the long streaming can go pretty well too, or long form streaming, landscape, but yeah, I at least for whatever I'm doing, it always seems like they give me a lot more viewers, like more of a push when I'm in the portrait mode. Let's see, Garrett, Carter, what's up, guys? Isaac, good to see you. C1, the counter is fear of missing out counter, so over my right shoulder for TikTok and Red Chat viewers. If you guys follow, subscribe, gift, all those things drive the timer up. Otherwise, the timer, of course, is ticking down. And once the timer's gone, then we're gone for the day. We finish up the game, though. You know, if it's like 7th inning or whatever, we're going to finish the game. What 3 changes would I make to the A's to turn their season around? 3 changes aren't going to change around the season. They need a better pitching staff. I think they need better management. And honestly, they could use better ownership. But those things aren't happening this year. BF, too tough. Welcome in.
Now batting.
That 97 Chipper Jones is pretty solid, says Danny May. Yeah, Chipper should be really good. Baseball fan, he says he swings at every pitch. I have my moments where I swing at every pitch. Let's see. Step Perry, welcome in, Step. A lot of folks following on TikTok. We love it. If you guys like talking sports, the right stream from the For Your page, come on in. All right, so Roger is settling in both ways, but I need some runs. There's Ricky. James, thanks for jumping in here. Those of you that are new, and we got a couple more new ones, Jamie and the Opera Mask guy. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? New folks on TikTok. Ewan, welcome in. TikTok, definitely the best place for discoverability, in my opinion. It just bears out that way, you know, day after day. Gave it a ride with Beltran, that's gonna get caught there. Here's Soto.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Oh, Denver came through. What's up, Denver?
Soto.
Denver, are you a Denver Broncos fan by chance? Or it could just be your name. And I just dipped underneath it a little bit. There was Soto. So another quick inning for me offensively. Not a Denver Bronco fan. That's okay. I'm not either for being a Bronco fan.
The first baseman.
Hey, Joey, thanks for all the likes on TikTok. We hit 100,000 likes before the timer expires. We do a big pack opening. I think the timer's over here for the purple viewers. Hey, John, you don't have to backseat game either. Okay, so John, 5 minutes in the gulag with you. John switching to his burner account right now. And so Hodges will start the 3-6-3 double play. Hey, what's up, Diego? How's your day been? How's summer going, Diego? Are you enjoying your time off from school? Retro Joel. Joel, did you see your Giants last night? Yeah, I wouldn't call it a late stream. I called it an early stream because it's early morning, but I slept through the night some. My real life is a little bit shifted as far as the hours because my kids are doing swim lessons and stuff. Oh, last night was a cool walk-off for you guys. If you haven't seen the highlights, check it out. Let's see, Cross Baseball Friend, thanks for following.
No balls.
First time ever as a free offline player, got live series done for Coco.
Nope,
I remember you
that's
packed Shohei pretty early, right, Coco? That definitely helps a lot. Can't wait for the controller for Diego. What controller are you getting, Diego?
2-1.
You getting one of those high-end controllers? And we'll finally get a good spray. Yeah, that's awesome, Coco. I've had Beltran, I don't know, like 2 weeks or so. It's a nice feeling of having grinded out and not spend a bunch of money on stubs or anything to get it done. I feel like it was a little harder this year, but maybe it wasn't. You know, I think there's a lot of RNG at play for trying to do live series collection with the, you know, what's going to come out of a pack and how's that going to affect you. Getting the DualSense Pro Double Edge. Oh, nice, Diego. Don't drop it. Don't throw it. Oh, Zach Attack's here. What's up, Zach? Missy, welcome in. Thanks for following, Missy. Missy, who's your favorite baseball team?
No, that missed.
Prices were so high in the market. Yeah, they're really inflated right now. And have been. Not much. Zach, are you ready for All-Star Game content? Or are you not getting the game much? I let that one jam me up. Just wanted to get those runners in. Missy's a Philly fan. Who's your favorite Philly all time, Missy? Mine's probably Mike Schmidt. Hey, what's up, Bam Productions? If you guys are in the red chat with Bam, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and some reactions for me. Haven't played in like a month for Zach. Too busy with real life these days. Have you been to a lot of Oriole games and a lot of Oriole affiliate games, Zach? You look so happy on your Instagram feed whenever you pop up over there. I'm always happy to see it. We get a 3-run shot with J-Ram and take the lead. Hey, awesome, Giorgio! Congratulations on the new job. Missy says her favorite Philly is either John Kruk, or actually John Kruk and Harper currently. Kruk and Holiday and Rollins for Nick. Yeah, Kruk was a lot of fun to watch. I went chasing. Thanks for all those reactions on Red Chat, whoever sending those 100s in. Appreciate it. TikTok got 26 followers in 21 minutes. So we're on a great pace. Keep on following. Been at some Oriole games, mostly spending time with your girlfriend. Are you looking forward to college football season or NFL? I know with the A's being as bad as they are, I'm a little bit looking forward to the Sooners, but definitely looking forward to Seattle and the Raiders now that Pete Carroll and Geno are there. No, I'll play it, Diego. Yeah, for sure. I'm just I'm waiting on a code. I thought about getting the EA Play thing turned on, but with my kids being in swim lessons right now, I'm doing a little bit shorter stream, so I didn't feel like it was that urgent. Probably will have a code this week. Fly, Eagles, fly, says Nick. Yeah, Eagles should be good defending their title, right? MK12, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, MK. Let's see, J Love Glazer. What's happening, J Love? Dodgers, yeah, Dodgers on a losing streak, right, Cam? Kind of weird that they've been in a funk, considering how good their team is. I thought he swung and missed, and I realized it was no doubt animation. My eyes were bouncing between chat and gameplay. Well, can't stand prosperity here. Adam, thanks for following. Diego says he's seen so many negative things, he's going to wait till the game's on sale. Cam, do you feel like college football's pretty negative this year, or nah? Because Cam's been playing it a lot, Diego. But I haven't seen any bad stuff around the game. Then again, I haven't watched much content around it. Often in that early window, you know, the pre-order window where just the deluxe players have it, there's some funky stuff going on. Well, this isn't good. This guy's hammering a lot of home runs. Let's go to Androl Chapman.
Now pitching.
Let's see, Adam's got college football. Adam, what would you rate the game so far? Let's see, Zach, he's ready for some JD5. What an awesome pick for you guys. Some people were saying, oh, they should have drafted Penix or something. I mean, Penix may end up being good too, but Daniels is a real deal.
1-1.
Hey, you know what else is wild? Having nothing else to do besides try to tell a streamer how to play. So, John to the streets with the bacon grease. Right, John was trying to run the TikTok chat. I don't think John's even a follower. He won't have to worry about it now. Okay, so here's Berkman. I wouldn't mind having this Berkman card, but I'm not sure if I want to lock in all the stubs on him. It's been the case for me with a lot of those mini collections, is not wanting to put all the stubs into the set. Ooh, 5 out of 10, big time cut guy. Yeah, I was asking if you thought there was any huge issues with it, because Diego was saying he's seen a lot of problems. Solo Phil's here. What's up, Solo Phil?
That's the ball.
Austin, good to have you in chat.
1-0.
Thanks for following, Austin. You would say it's great, but for the price, it's too much. Just for early access, says Adam. Did you guys get the MVP bundle with college football and with Madden, or did you guys just order college football? Those of you that are playing it. Let's see, Callaway. What's up, Callaway? Are you a golf person, or you just like the name Callaway? Because it definitely makes me think you're a golf person when Callaway's a part of the name. And Henderson will find the 5.5 hole. No real huge issues, says Cam on college football. Just the same problems as that. Last year, defense is tough.
The right fielder, number 15.
So let's do the last one, and they'll be the show. 15.
One
Yeah,
ball,
he's
no
got me on the
strikes.
pitch out. Let's try to get out of here in the pickle. And we got back. He's definitely paying attention to me moving around. Zeke has followed. What's up, Zeke? Type 1 in the chat if you're ready for the question of the day. Let's see if we can get 5 ones from the TikTok friends.
That's inside.
Zeke's ready. Daniel, thanks for following as well, Daniel. That's it perfectly by Beltran. We're gonna get the lead back. All right, we got Zeke, Daniel, Adam, Nick. That gives me 4. We can fudge. We can imagine somebody else type 1 in the chat. Do you prefer individual sports or team sports? What's your preference, individual or team? That's the question of the day today. Team is leading red chat poll 75% to 25%. Let's see, Trey came through as our latest follower. I got Zeke on team, Nick's on team, Adam and Daniel are team sport fans. Here comes the new Lee Smith. I actually like individual sports. I grew up with golf being a really big part of my youth, and my first job was working at a golf course and instructing golf. I think there's something about individual sports where you only rely on yourself that can be very beneficial. It can also be frustrating, when things don't go your way. Team is good though too, in a lot of ways, learning about sportsmanship and trying to pick somebody up if they had a rough game and all that. Sean K, welcome in. Yeah, I don't have anybody else agreeing with me on individual in chat, at least at the moment. How's this Lee Smith card? Usually I like Lee Smith cards. Let's see, Nick says, I love golf, but baseball was your first love, football second love for Nick. Right on, Nick. You seem like an awesome Philly fan to talk sports with. We got Courtney coming through. Courtney, tell us about yourself. What's your favorite sport, Courtney? Nick just came through. We know Nick likes baseball, first and foremost. Yeah, having some rough hacks. I was just starting to break through to Clemens. Now Smith is mowing me down here. Try to hold up on the fork ball, but I got forked. What's up, Jordan? How are you? You guys are hanging out with Jordan and Bam and Danny. I hope you all subscribe and hit the thumbs up for me in that red chat. Let's see. The one and only and Prince have came through. A lot of TikTok activity this morning. Caught the early risers out here. Baseball and hockey. Good answers. We got a good play from Beltran, but I think he's going to get it into second. Let's see. 5-star JP just came through as well. What's up? Can't have too many JPs around. JP was our buddy over in Purple Stream too. Got Hodges and then 2 lefties. Let's try the Emmanuel Clase card.
Now pitching. Emmanuel Clase.
So we're approaching 30 minutes on the TikTok side, well, the whole stream side. And we got 41 followers on TikTok. So that's an awesome pace. This is like the best time for discoverability, I think, as far as doing the streams. My issue is if I try to sleep through the night for like 6 hours and then fire up stream, a lot of times I just don't sleep until the mornings here. Till the sun is up type of thing. And then I miss my streaming window. Let's see, Blake, welcome aboard. How are you, Blake? Might try to hit it a couple more times over the next couple weeks. It's swim lesson time in the household. I'm not a good swimmer, but my kids are learning from a teaching instructor, so hopefully they'll have the right stuff for swimming. I know I don't have it. Well, not great. Clase comes in, lets in a run. And then I get Wilson like on a delayed animation where I can't throw in behind fast enough. Let's see, R89 CFV. Were you born in 1989? That was the year I turned 18. I was having some pretty good rips though. Got their World Series banner. Solid player. And Wilson's not going to get it. Clase unable to get any outs here in the first couple batters.
Now
This is
batting.
me in the
Third
purple
baseman,
chat with Passe.
Jose Ramirez.
Getting knocked around. Let's see, Asher, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. I think the opponent was out. Oh, I thought they were out early. They were 2 last one. Who do you guys think is winning the home run derby, this coming home run derby? And if you're not aware, Ronald Acuna was a scratch last night between the Braves and A's with back tightness, so Acuna may miss the derby. We'll have to see. Chase, welcome aboard. I'm just completely speculating on Acuna's injury too. Hey, what's up, Choices? Choices is like in Cal Raleigh, the big dumper to win the home run derby. And I think we still don't know the entire field for the derby as it stands right now.
Now pitching.
Should have been Schwarber, but he opted out, says Nick. Yeah, Schwarber would be a good one. Nick, thanks for the heart me. Of course, that puts you on the TikTok team and helps the stream tremendously when those come in on TikTok. If you're not a follower and you send a heart me, it makes you a follower. I know Nick's already a follower, but it has that benefit. Puts you on the team, and it helps the streamer with their revenue split with TikTok as well. So they definitely encourage us to ask for those. Pretty good take. On deck circle has Williams in it, so we'll try to induce the swing in this, and if Ted comes up, he comes up. Alright, we got the strikeout, so Hater put a stop to that. Opponent's got 4 runs on 8 hits. I have 5 runs on 5 hits. Thought that was hanging this top, top right portion, but it slid in there. That's a good pitch, dang it. Yeah, I went hacking, so got what I deserved. Nate's followed. Nate, lights are flashing for you. Timer's going up. Tell us about yourself, Nate. Welcome to the stream. It's 7:05 a.m. where you are. It's 5 a.m. here. What you up to this morning, Nate? Let's see, you just tired of the Phillies losing games late because the bullpen's doo-doo. Yeah, I saw that the Giants got you guys late last night. When are we going to play? I don't know, Isaac. Isaac, I have let you know numerous times this isn't really a head-to-head stream. Oh, I dropped the PCI too low. I was late on that swing. Jacob Wilson, who I'm using this card right here. Wilson left the game early yesterday between Atlanta and Sacramento. The Athletics. He was hit by pitch on his left wrist. I hope he doesn't have to miss the All-Star game. Early reports were it was a contusion and there was no break. Let's see, you guys are 6 and 8 when tied by the 7th. And then the left-hander is suspended for the Phillies. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Usually has a good card in and they'll be the show. Sinker ball hard thrower. So maybe the Phillies will trade for some bullpen help at the deadline. Alvarado, right? I think it's Alvarado that's on the suspension right now. Let's go into Matt Stram.
Matt Strong.
Foul ball.
Who would be your pick for early season MVP for American League and National League that were almost up the All-Star break? I think I would still go Judge and Shohei, but there's an argument definitely for Cal Raleigh in the American League. Thanks everybody on TikTok. If you're browsing the For You page, come on in. Please follow. See, he's been on the IL. Should be back after the break. Let's see. Numkeef, welcome in. Smack and Seeds Dalton is DF. Yeah, please use code DF for Smack and Seeds. You can also use it for Control Freak and for Gamer Subs. Same code for all 3 of those. And I got different codes for some of the other endorsements that we have, but Yeah, DF, just like the initials, Daniel Freak, but
Foul ball.
we made it shorter for less typing. Of course, yeah. Thanks for checking out Smackin' Seeds, and you use the code, you get a discount. Helps me out as well. So we love everybody to use code DF. I still have a lot of seeds they sent me as a, a streamer that's got a code with them. So been enjoying a lot of seeds this summer. Let's see, Football 26, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. Football 26, is that a reference to Saquon Barkley? Could just be your number that you wear in high school or college or something, too.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Berkman's player model doesn't look right to me.
Ball.
I don't know why. Didn't really want to take out Hater. We were pitching well with him. He's getting into the yellow. Sure, go for it, Andrew. Andrew says, can we talk about something stupid in baseball? Yes. Lay it on us, Andrew.
Yeah.
And we jammed him up. Got him in on the hand. A player hits a home run, but it doesn't count as a single. You talking about like in MLB The Show or in real life?
That's in. Ball.
Tell me why that exists. I mean, I think it's correct. Oh, for those reasons. Yeah, it's not a single though. Yeah, single's a single, so if that's the criteria, you're going to have to, check that off. You go Shohei, can't stand Judge, so you go bias and pick Schwarber. That's okay. It's okay to be biased. That's why we're fans, right? I got on the new Shohei jersey tonight. It's pinned to the top of my TikTok videos if anybody wants one. I was like, yes. Send me a Shohei jersey. I'll definitely wear it.
Leading off for Anaheim, the right fielder, Carlos.
I got a different sport to wear tomorrow. I was going to wear it today, but I didn't want to go banging around in the closet early in the morning. If you hit a home run, it counts as 4 bases, says Andrew. Yeah, but it's not like a home run counts as a single, a double, a triple, and a home run, though. If so, Barry Bonds would be the all-time triples leader and doubles leader and singles leader and all that stuff, with all the home runs that he hit, right? Oh, Ansel, you're a Blue Jay fan, I'm assuming? Yeah, Blue Jays are playing some really good baseball. I imagine you guys will run through the A's. I hope not, but yeah, the A's are pretty bad.
It's 0-1.
Hey, what's up, OSM? Good to see you in stream.
1-1.
Almost got out of there with the run cheese. This game's been pretty good at shutting down the run, though, to be fair. Kind of forgot about that from earlier in the game. 10-game win streak right now for
1-2.
Toronto. Ansel, who's your favorite Blue Jay, past and present?
2-2.
Thought I hit that one through the left-hand side, but just can't lose contact. Oh, Christian, it should show on the bottom, unless the overlay got messed up. Underneath the scoreboard, it says ranked and it has a little crown. So if you're browsing TikTok lives, you should be able to tell what game mode the streamer's in, but this is ranked. Just kind of a viewer tip.
2-0.
Let's see, Bryson, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. We hope everybody will follow. Hey, Andrew, you should definitely join Underdog. Use my code DYF.
Now pitching.
We'll take great care of you as a first-time player. I can't get too deep into those conversations, though. TikTok's very strict. Let's see. Jude, thanks for following. Hey, it's Henny. What's up, buddy? How's your day going? I saw Shauno's tweet. Were you in with Shauno on the glitch loss that you guys got? I just typed it in for you, Andrew. But yeah, they're my sponsor, and they'll take awesome care of you if you come in as a first-time player with the code. What's happening, John? How's your day going? If you guys are on TikTok and you see Henny, he's got the little baseball player with the With a pacifier, that's my good friend from the Purple streams. I hope you guys will give him a follow. Awesome TikTok creator too.
No, that missed. That's the
Huge
ball.
Addison Barger fan. Yeah, things are good. The kids are in swim lessons at the moment, and my hours are just a little bit off, especially today. So I'm on for a little bit more of a morning session than the nighttime where I've been at. But I don't know if you got to play with Shano or not, but yeah, Shano, I saw him. He got robbed on his World Series game yesterday on Twitter, and I was chatting with him about it. Or at least we were tweeting about it. He's coming for the weekend. Oh, awesome. Are you guys seeing a game or anything, Henry? Love that you guys, get together and hang out. Yeah, so we're Posada away from victory. My opponent one swing away from leveling this game up. Oh, he had a good rip, too, but we'll get the win over the World Series guy. First game of the new season. You guys are going to Fenway on Friday. Man, that sounds like a great weekend with the buddy. So see, Cameron and IDK have came in. It's awesome that Fenway's close, even though you're a Yankee guy, that you can still go and enjoy some games. Yeah, so good game to our opponent, and that takes my rating up. Oh, I started at 550. I thought it started at they flash right there, bud. All right, so you're gonna get 5 minutes in the gulag. Watch the stop sign looking thing, dude. Don't do the Pinocchio in my chat. Let's see. Do I know when the Athletics get their new stadium? Well, allegedly they're gonna get a stadium in 2028. I hope it collapses and takes all of John Fisher's money, but we'll see. It doesn't seem like there's much actually being done there. They don't have the funding lined up. It's a mirage in the desert. If we get 100,000 likes, TikTok buddies, I'm putting the pressure on TikTok, even though you guys are maybe watching on purple or red streams, but TikTok, 100,000 likes. We're going to open all these packs. I got 22, 7, 1, 6, and then all kinds of spotlights and stuff to open. Most expensive, I think it was Soto early in the year, Hawk Prime. What's up, Moist Nachos? How's your day been? You have Frontier League team there in your city, MLB affiliated, which is fun to go to. Man, I wish I had that stuff that handy. I can definitely go to like they used to be the Modesto Nuts, and I'm not sure what their team name is anymore. May still be the Nuts. And then there's Fresno Grizzlies, that they were the Astros AAA affiliate. I think they're like single A now. And then like the Stockton Ports are around, kind of in the center of all that stuff. But it's still a little bit of a drive for minor league. And he's like, you know me, I love baseball, go to any game. We're gonna pitch Kershaw, so this could be ugly. Do I think anything has to be changed for 26? I mean, there's a lot of things I think should change. I don't know that they'll change them. They've got a monopoly on baseball, and they just do the same thing year after year. Coco, thanks for the resub, if you're still there in Purple Stream. TikTok buddies, keep on following, and that'll keep that timer up there. So yeah, I'll type it in right now for you, Andrew. So it's DYF, and then it's Underdog. Like Don Yell Freak. I don't know why they made it a three-letter code, but it is what it is. No, thank you for checking them out. Let's see. You go to Tulsa Driller games frequently for Nick. Oh, how is that experience? I'd like to not play in this park, but he's probably not going to friendly. Oh, he did take the friendly. Right on. That I thought was a Creative Stadium. Don't really like playing in those little funky parks. Definitely not as much of that this year. So, friendlied out. Appreciate him taking the friendly. Let's see. Brandon says you got the Tiger A, or excuse me, the Tiger A. The Tigers AAA affiliate, the Mud Hens there in Toledo. Yeah, if it was like in my hometown or 15, 20 minutes away, I would definitely go for all the promotions for like any of the minor leagues around here. You know, get the bobbleheads and the hats and all that stuff. The girl who is tall. What's happening, girl who is tall? How's your day going? Let's see. Moist Nachos, he's getting a new GPU today, so it's going well. You gonna install that bad boy yourself, Nachos? You love it. If you could, you live at the stadium for Nick. Yeah, it's usually a good time, right? He had a terrible record. You're sure that's why he took the friendly. Hey, good eyes, Dalton. Terrible record, good record. Doesn't matter too much to me. We're supposed to get them later. They don't usually release it. I mean, there's exceptions for the really big creators. They don't usually release the Code Force wags until around standard time. I probably should have bought the EA Play thing for the 10 hours, but my kids are doing swim lessons right now. So yeah, I'll jump in when it gets there. Oh, I don't know, Christian. 69-0, I think. Mets Forever, welcome in. But yeah, good to see you, Wags. I'm hoping after these lessons, at least the older two might know how to actually swim, you know, without needing a floaty or anything. Ace, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Ace. On vacation, bought the regular version, home Saturday. Okay, so we can get started around the same time. Are you going to do that that online Dynasty again, Wags? I hope I'm using the right term. I know you had Navy last year. I enjoyed those streams and those games when I got to see them. Ansel, thanks for the likes on TikTok. Tampa Bay Jaguars, welcome aboard. What are the Tampa Bay Jaguars? Is that just something that you made up for, like, your team name on Diamond Dynasty, or is it an actual franchise that I'm not aware of? Oh, right on, Tampa Bay. Yeah, good to have you in the stream. First time installing the GPU by yourself. I built my last streaming computer, so if I can do it, Nachos, you can do it. Just take your time, man. It's your dad's team in Diamond Dynasty. What's a good center fielder you can get with some decent power and defending? Man, there's probably a ton of them on the market. I'm thinking of the George Springer card. Probably not too pricey. I still use Pete Crow or Armstrong. I really value defense in this game. And Armstrong's got, you know, perfect reaction, speed, and he's got the 99 throwing power and all that. So I've not taken Pete out of there. Well, he, you know, I don't know that he's going to go lock in Beltran, though. Ethan, welcome aboard. How are you, Ethan? So, Wags, what type of vacation are you on, dude? It's an MSI GeoForce, or GeForce, RTX 5060. Oh, those are pricey, right? I'm pretty sure those are the latest ones that came on the market, I believe. No, Pico Armstrong should be pretty cheap. I don't know the cost off the top of my head, but I think he's probably under 10,000. That card's been out for a while. He's an 89. The thing with Armstrong is he doesn't have a ton of power, though. Really good at getting on base and being a table setter. Ethan, welcome aboard. Everybody follow up if you're on TikTok. Appreciate you guys following. Opponent's using the newer Outlier. Oh, that's not bad, Nachos. For some reason, I thought they were, like, way more than that. You know what? I prefer power in All-Star and contact on Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame, it gets a little bit dicey for me as an older gamer. So the more I can get the bat on the ball and just manufacture some runs, I'm happy with that way. I mean, it's nice having the guys with the 125 power that hit no doubters, but if I can't hit the ball, it doesn't really help. Alright, so daylight just starting to break. In a little while, I'll turn off my ring light. That way you guys get more of a flashing light effect. Tried to do the Jim Edmonds there with Marte, but he's going to jam it in. Hopefully we can get a nice outing out of Kershaw, because I'm working towards a 99 Kershaw. So this is a 92. And there's Pete Crow Armstrong. We're just talking about center fielders. Just couldn't get that one. Might be a shorter stream. It just depends on if we get subscribers and stuff driving it up. With the kids doing swim lessons in the mornings, and I have a Zoom call I'm supposed to be on at 8 o'clock. I figured just like a little bit of a shorter timer. So I started with 75 minutes instead of 90 sat. Yeah, I don't play friendlies though, but I appreciate the offer, man. Pico Armstrong, fast as hell. You got that right, Hernan. Yeah, we got a strike out there. Needed that. Try to stop the bleeding here. But yeah, if these guys keep following Zach, we might stick around longer. Well, I don't play friendly, so it's just not something I enjoy. Gotta stop your stream, add somebody, get them in the game. I don't really like chatting with people as I'm playing with them. Just numerous reasons. However, with you offering a a bonus, it wouldn't quite be a friendly, it'd be a bonus offer there. But yeah, it's okay. Gift subs because you like the stream, not because you have to be main character, right? If you want to, and if not, hey,
Leading off for
we'll just
Anaheim,
keep on rolling.
the first baseman.
All right, so here's Hodges.
Hodges.
Thanks TikTok for 60 followers in 50 minutes. Been a nice pace to the stream. I don't really play March to October. I played it. I want to say I played it in MLB The Show 20 a little bit. Yeah, I'm good, bud. Think you're not going to drop the subject, so let's move on. Jalen Wallace, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Jalen. Jalen, tell us about yourself. What's your favorite baseball team? But yeah, March October, I never got into it a whole lot. Seemed like it was a lot of time put into the game for what it gave you for team affinity back in those days, and I never really revisited the game mode since then. Worked a full count, but we'll be out on the sinker ball. Got the 90 card, use that dude all the time. Yep, same here. Yeah, I'm still using Pete.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
We are multi-streaming, so if you guys got an opportunity, please follow on the purple and red platforms, if you know what I'm talking about, if you're on like TikTok or something. Hey, what's up out in Thailand, Sergeant? Thanks for coming through. We'll get a solo shot with Ketel Marte. Cutter jam me up. I shouldn't say never, but I rarely can tell the difference if it's the cutter or the sinker ball. You know, those guys that have that pitch mix, and it's just kind of a guess. Like, am I going to come down here because I think it's dropping on a sinker, or is it going to cut into me? Logan is in the house. What's up, Logan? Thanks for following. Love all the new followers. I mean, I'm a huge Jacob Wilson fan. He's taken the Athletics and their fan base by storm. So I'm happy Wilson's in, and I'm happy that Rooker got in there, you know, with my fan bias. So yeah, I don't really have any All-Star Game complaints. Who do you guys think is the biggest All-Star Game snub? The other day I asked, and it seemed like chat was thinking it was Sia Suzuki being the biggest snub. And then American League, somebody's a scratch, right? Pretty sure they added Junior Camarino from Tampa to the All-Stars for the American League yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to shut off my ring light. It might get slightly darker, but yeah. Mother Nature's going to light up my window there in a little bit. That way you guys can see the lights flash better if you follow.
Leading off
or subscribe or any of that good stuff.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Here's Kershaw and Chipper Jones. Yeah, the guy from... maybe I mispronounced his name. The guy from Tampa Bay. The third baseman that hits for power. Hey, what's happening, Code 3? Welcome back to stream. Yeah, Soto's a big snub, for sure. I know he had kind of a down start there for the Mets, but he's been hot of late. DJ Danny. DJ Danny, what's your favorite music genre? See, Ranger Suarez, Christopher Sanchez, and Trey Turner. The cross is followed. How's it going, friend? Let me look at what your name is. Myers. Myers, thanks for following.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's a ball.
Kershaw and Guerrero. I know Vladdy's having a pretty good year for the Blue Jays. Oh, Michael Busch is a good call. I know he had that 3-homer game the other day. I think it's 4th of July, right? Had the 3-homer game for Michael Busch. Doritos agrees. Or it's probably Doritos, right? Like the drink, I think. Used to like to get those occasionally. Haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, now I want one. Turner snub is wild, says Nick.
The shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Close to getting this Jacob Wilson P5'd. Looking forward to it. When I hit World Series, if I hit World Series, I usually switch over to my A's theme team, so Wilson just good enough to be in both lineups, but not that way. Come on, Jacob. I was bragging about you. Popped it straight up. Here's PCA. So yeah, it's 98. I got him P5. This card has been good. This is the main lineup that I'm using right now, Gilly. Mostly speed and switch hitters. You understand they need representatives from the Rockies and White Sox. Yes. Nick, you're pretty funny, dude. He's like, yeah, F the Mets, it's fine. Soto can stay home. I'm loving it. Xavier, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Xavier. Was just looking for a little bunchies. Yeah, I don't like to get jammed up same hand if I can help it. And then the faster they are in the outfield helps with the defense, and then it can help me with some small ball, especially on Hall of Fame. Yeah, let's see. I got Ricky, Pete Crow, Armstrong are in, left and center, and then I have Hodges. Oh, and I have Jacob Wilson. So I have 5 switch hitters, I think. Yeah, the switch hitting meta last year was great. There was a boost with Carlos Santana, and that's the lineup I hit World Series with last season. Steve, how's your day going? Good to see you in the chat, Steve. Steve is in on the red chat. Hope everybody will subscribe over there. Rockies' worst team in the league. No all-stars from them is justified, says Nick. Listen, I imagine myself being a youth again, Nick. And if I was a Rocky fan, you know, a kid from Colorado, I'd want to at least see one of my players, whoever the best player is, go to the All-Star game, so I'd have a reason to watch. So I do kind of like the All-Stars having a player from every team. But I have been seeing an argument that some people think they should drop that. I can see both sides of it, but as a fan of a really bad team myself, I'm glad we got a couple All-Stars this time. Steve just finishing dinner. Nice, Steve. Did you have something good today? I feel like you're always having nice dinners out there. Any tips to hit World Series? You're stuck right before it. If you're getting really close, Gilly, you just have to imagine yourself as already being a World Series player. It's easy to say for me because I've done it and you haven't yet, because you got to get yourself there. But if you're playing in the 700s constantly, you're already World Series caliber. You just need a nice RNG night where you get a couple games to go your way, and then you get the banner and you get the card, and your confidence goes up. But if I can do it in the 900s on the previous games, I'm sure most of you guys can hit 800 and beyond on this game. Late swings, though, not helping me. Just play the game, to be honest. One day you'll play 5 scrubs and close the gap, says Cam. Yeah, later in the season's easier, too. Weekend Classic is a good way to get there as well. Like, if you're an all-star in Weekend Classic, the level won't go up through the weekend, and you can grind your way up that way and not have to play Hall of Fame games or whatever. Let's see, Jake has followed and Benzies has followed. Thanks for jumping in, guys. You'd like to see the vouchers give us a big reward if you have all 30. I would too, Steve. I feel like they're going to put another grind there, or, you know, good stuff behind packs like they usually do. But I hope that's the way it's going to be. Let's see, God1, welcome aboard. You could run into Cam and Mercy rolling. Let's see, Steve had a nice Chinese chicken rice soup tonight. It's nighttime where Steve is.
1-0.
Okay, so Kershaw and Trey Turner. Could be our last game of the day. I haven't looked at our timer here. Let's see. Oh, we got 31 minutes left. We probably can get in this game in one more. Just keep on following if you guys are on TikTok, and consider subscribing if you would. It's like $2.99. It adds a lot of time to the time bank. Yeah, there's definitely some guys that don't deserve to be there versus some of the guys that stay home as far as the All-Star games are concerned. With like the NBA, I understand it more because it's a smaller roster going to represent the NBA All-Star teams. But with baseball, I feel like it's such a big roster. We can have one team or one player from every single team. Michael, I've only played one game on the new season. I think I'm like 590 or something, honestly. Usually I tell people I'm like 1600 or something. Couldn't get there with Beltran. After the 5th home run, Cam's gonna start grieving. So take it easy on our man Cam. Hey, thanks for the heart me on TikTok chat. Let me see who sent that in. It was from Cam. Yeah, thanks Cam. We love the heart me's. Cam, thanks for the shoot the apple. Cam's adding some time for us here. Now, here's Soto. And thanks for the boost core and the surge. Cam's dropping all the gifts on us on TikTok chat. And of course, be sure to follow all the moderators. I don't say it enough, but yeah, follow Cam and all the other buddies that help run the stream. Usually Bam is here a lot. Thanks for the GG. Close it out with the standard GG. Let's see, 5-tier system. Get the 30 plus. 15, 20 All-Star says Steve. Is what he's hoping for as far as collections and things are concerned. No, Siba, I don't play friendlies, unfortunately. Let's see, Spiro B, thanks for following. Just doesn't appeal to me as a streamer. And Olay on that cutter. Getting your PC in 20 days. Going to ramp up the content soon for Cam. Love to hear that. What are you planning to do content-wise, Cam? A lot of college football? Oh, that was coming right at my PC. I just want to wait. Let's see. Baby Tebow. That's a cool name. Thanks for following, Baby Tebow. We're 1 follower away from 69 followers. Question of the day, do you prefer individual sports or team sports? Colton just came in. What's up, Colton? The sliders got me in the blender. I'm glad I got a home run up against him so far. I definitely tried to, Gilly. And then we're multi-streaming, Gilly, in case you're new here. So we're live on 2 other platforms. The famous video platform with, like Mr. Beast, right? The red platform is what I usually call it. And then also the long form, purple chat, where Ninja and Pokimane and those folks made themselves famous. So sometimes you'll hear me reading off chat that you don't see. It's somebody from the other platform. Hey, thanks, Cam. Glad you guys are enjoying the morning. Usually we're on a bit earlier, but sometimes real life throws a little curveball at you for the times too. Hey, Nick, subscribe? Holy cow! Thanks, Nick. We're gonna get you up on the subscriber wall. You get, of course, you get the unicorn. You get all the emotes. I need to actually make some more emotes for you guys. I have some more emote slots. Christian, welcome in. There's a Discord role for you, Nick. If you like to click on my profile, there's a link tree in the Discord servers there. So if you come in, there's a subscriber portion for all of you guys that are subs. And anytime that we do play multiplayer games, which is a little infrequent, but we might do it more with college content coming up and Madden, subscribers go right to the front of the queue for if you guys wanted to play like Mutt Squads or co-op or something on this type of game. So I appreciate you going out of your way to subscribe. Zane, welcome aboard. Thanks for becoming our latest follower. I don't see an animation when you guys subscribe on TikTok side, so I'm always out of the loop because I'm not watching chat on my phone. I'm watching it through a web browser. Let's see. Mr. Seal, welcome in. Oh, speaking of subscribers, hello from West Virginia. What you doing out in West Virginia, dude? How's everything going, Will? Thanks for 35 months, almost 3 years for Will. He just subscribed over on the purple platform. The worst part of work is moving your gaming setup back and forth. First world problems for Cam. Boy, my timing and read is really bad against this ladder card right now. Your sister lives there. Oh, awesome. You gonna spend I don't know, a few weeks with her? Almost 3 years. Please follow Mariner Will. Come back or over the mound. It's not great contact, but we'll take an infield hit if we can get one. Break up the consecutive outs there. We're 24 TikTok followers away from breaking 100. We can definitely get there. Let's see, going to St. Louis to see your other sister tomorrow morning. That's awesome, Will. I didn't know your sisters were so spread out throughout the country. Easton, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. So, Will, I've never been there. I've heard East St. Louis is really a rough area to go to. Have you ever been through East St. Louis? Like, if you end up stuck over there, it's not a good place to be. Yeah, I just missed it. No disrespect to anybody listening from East St. Louis, but I've heard that it's rough. Let's see, parents wanted a trip to see the grandkids, so Mariner Will tagged along. I like it, Will. Did you bring any consoles or anything? Never been to St. Louis. Okay. Yeah, I've heard St. Louis is cool, but I've heard East St. Louis, which I think is across the bridge or on the other side of the Gateway Arch. It's supposed to be kind of rough.
Henderson.
But what do I know? Let's see. Cam says his mom's from St. Louis. She said it's nice in some parts, but yeah, the east part is wild, says Cam. Siblings are in their mid-20s, early 30s. You got 5 nephews, 2 nieces. Didn't bring the PlayStation. That's okay. Lets you be fully engaged in everything and, yeah, enjoy the family trip. East St. Louis is Chicago Junior, says Dwayne. Occasionally there's like a Reddit thread. It's like, what's the most dangerous city in America? Or where's the most dangerous place in the world? Or where do you not want to get stuck at night or something like that? And like Gary, Indiana comes up, East St. Louis comes up, certain parts of California will come up, Bakersfield, Stockton. I've been to those towns. I feel like they're okay. Just wouldn't want to mess around in the wrong areas of those towns, certain times of the day. But yeah, I find those interesting to read through. Yeah, Gary, Indiana's an interesting deal, right, Cam? And anybody that's from the area, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it was like a booming industrial city, and then a lot of the manufacturing stuff closed out, and then Gary, Indiana kind of ended up getting abandoned. So there's like a lot of abandoned buildings and quite ran down. I guess it's not as bad as maybe it was like 5-10 years ago, but yeah, Gary's got quite a bad reputation. And of course, that's where the Jackson 5 are from. So Michael Jackson and his brothers grew up in Gary. Let's see. BTL, thanks for following. Kind of close to it being in Ohio for Cam. Same with Detroit. I've heard Detroit's gotten a lot better than it used to be. Like, Compton has a bad reputation, nationally, but Compton's been gentrified a lot. Some of Columbus is OSM Campo fan. Let's see. Schwalmbaum, thanks for following, Schwalm. Nick, thanks for all the likes on TikTok. Usually I'm trying to get everybody to like 100,000 times as a community. If we get 100,000 before the timer runs out, then we do like a big pack opening. So, yeah, we always appreciate the likes. And I usually just save the packs till we have a big like day. So yeah, Tab coming through. What's up, Tab? Thanks for following. It's been a good outing out of this 92 Kershaw so far. As I say that, he gives up an infield hit. Basically from Columbus. It's all about how you hold yourself, says Cam.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Noah, thanks for the taps as well. But yeah, Mariner Will, he's from Florida. He's out vacationing, enjoying his older siblings and his nieces and nephews. I have a sister, Mariner Will, that's 24 years older than I am, half sister. And her son was born a few months before I was born, so I was born as an uncle, which is kind of wild to think about, but a lot of families are that way. Hey, thanks, Noah. You feel like Columbus is really a F around and find out town. If you mind your business, you're good. I think a lot of places are that way that have the rough reputations. Some people just don't know when it's best to, hold their head up, but also kind of just look straight forward and not mess around and bother anybody. But yeah, a lot of folks aren't going to bother you if you don't bother them too. Like, Oakland's got a bad reputation, right? I've been to Oakland numerous times, to the airport, to A's games, Warriors games. It's not like I went walking around every single street in Oakland, but I went for the Warriors parade and walked around town and stuff. Oakland seems like a pretty nice place. I mean, just, yeah, don't go messing with people, don't go starting trouble. But the reputation, right, is rough. As Professor Oak once said, there's a time and a place for everything. Words to live by from Cam and Professor Oak.
2 balls, no strikes.
Alright, so Leiter and Beltran head-to-head here. That's a decent swing, but we're going to be out. We're just on
Now
top.
batting, the designated
Sal
hitter,
Ladder card has had my number.
Soto.
Hey, thanks, Noah. I have my moments where I'll play really well. Other times you're not quite as locked in. I think every year that goes by, if I can still hit World Series, I'm really happy with that. You know, hitting World Series at 45, I feel like is a pretty nice accomplishment. And I understand this year it's 800 versus 900, but like I can still play.
0-2.
Hopefully well enough that you guys can enjoy the content of the gameplay along with the sports talk and just conversation talk. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Yeah, I'm in California. The OG of OGs. Hey, thanks, Noah. I often feel younger, but sometimes I feel my age too. Philippines, part of Manila, people disappear. Yeah, I've heard about that. Was reading some people saying that was one of the scarier towns to visit as well, and then people talking about how nice the Philippines is when you're outside of Manila. Well, hey, 750 right now. This season just started. That's okay, Cam. Oh, I thought I had a good rip. Just pulled in a little too far for Hodges. Thought I had bopped one at least into the gap. Until I saw the PCI. Then I found out otherwise. Let's see. Noah says Philippines. Yeah, Steve is in the red chat. He's from the Philippines. Your grandma was there whole month. She had a blast. Tons of nice people. Let's see. Cam says, you know, you're salty. You held World Series all last year. Now you're getting cooked. First of all, only 45 pitches in after 5 innings, so that's a good rate here. Let's say Stay Solid has followed. Thanks for following Stay Solid. Every follower extends our stream a little bit there on TikTok side. So yeah, please follow. Got any friends showing online that are sports fans? Please share the stream with them. Trey Turner gets the infield hit. We couldn't get the dive and the out there with Turner. He's too fast. Yeah, there's a ESPN article talking about Skeens, Buxton, and Acuna. I think it was written by Jeff Passan. He said it's unlikely any of them get traded, but he was breaking down all the scenarios if they were to get traded, what packages would be offered and who would be the front runners.
The left fielder, number 9.
Oh man, I don't remember what the... He put together like 3 packages, Noah, and I forgot who he said was in the lead. I think he had the Dodgers in the lead, honestly. I think it was the Dodgers giving up Dalton rushing and numerous top prospects from their organization. Dwayne says, "Go Cubs, go!"
Now batting, number 17.
But if I recall correctly, I think he said he's under club control for Skeens until Hodges bailed me out there until like 2029, and then the arbitration doesn't start till 2027. So he didn't think it was likely. But there's sort of the argument, if you trade him now, you could get, you know, more prospects and all the value of having him under control on a reasonable deal for whoever acquired him. For Skeens to give up Dalton, Josue, Alex Freeland, and Sheenan. F the Mets, says Nick. You got that NL East rivalry breaking out in TikTok chat. There we go. There's a good swing for a change. Let's see, Noah Yankee fan. Let's see, Steve saying there's poor squatters in areas that stack up houses with cordwood, multiple families in each house. Hate to hear that, Steve. I think that's in. Oh man, I was going to be cooked on a double play if it wasn't. But read it correctly, and we'll get it a triple that brings home a run. Stu likes the Mets. Nick's new to the stream, man, but I'm loving Nick. He's all Phillies all the way. Let's see, JR, welcome aboard.
Now pitching, Eric.
I don't really have a dog in the fight, but I think I would probably lean Phillies between the two. It's because the A's originated in Philadelphia way back. But the Mets, they had my guy Cespedes. I love that run that the Mets had with Cespedes on the team. Wish they would have won that World Series that year for Yoenis. Just went to double overtime with Boston College. Save me, says Cam. Dom, welcome aboard. Mets are mid, says Noah. Noah, are you mad that Soto switched uniforms? Let's see. Steve's on a South Island way out in the middle of nowhere. Steve, it sounds like you're just living the life, man. Good dinner every night. Enjoying the show a bit. Tropical island. Yeah.
The center fielder.
I wouldn't mind being in your shoes, you know, 10, 15 years down the road, Steve. Or something similar. Phillies ain't bad. You can admit that, says Stu. Stute the stud. Let's see. To be honest, he's doing not too good this season, so you don't know. Yeah, tough start for Soto. Astros are good this year, unfortunately. Yeah, the Astros are good again. It's like I'm ready for the Astros to have some terrible down seasons, but they just keep on contending. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just the RNG of a 162 game season, Cam. Hopefully, it's not something that starts to proliferate throughout the locker room where Dodger players start hanging their head and getting frustrated with Dave Roberts. You know, because sometimes that stuff can turn into a funk that sticks around for a while. But I think that Dodger team way too talented to go on an extended losing streak. Like 5 is a skid. You know, if it goes to double digits, then it's like, let's sound the alarm. See, Soto on the Nationals was your favorite for some reason. Soto on the Nationals was just such a tremendous young player to burst onto the scene like that. Yankees lose AL, or excuse me, Yankees lose all the time. It makes no sense. That's Noah. Cam thinks Mookie should move back to the outfield as well. Ever since he's been back, his OPS is bad. Kel and Old Red and Alex all just came through as latest followers on TikTok chat. Welcome in, guys. Mookie's a favorite for Stu. Dodgers really good. Everybody can agree. Yeah, I mean they're defending world champs, right? People ask me who I think's winning the World Series. It's like, well, I think the Dodgers are the team to beat. Baseball can have its share of randomness, though. Like somebody could get in there and get hot and run them over. But I think the Dodgers are the team. You missed Rise Hoskins for Nick. Yeah, he was fun. Definitely an MLB The Show legend, too. A lot of people like his swing in the game. So Kershaw just cruising here, helping us towards the 99 Kershaw. See, Baseball for Life followed. You may have followed previously. That's why the lights didn't flash a second time. You can't unfollow, refollow, and get the lights going again. Hey, Jay, thanks for the Let 'em Cooks. Jay's got the popcorn there. What do you guys like to put in your popcorn? I'm good with just butter and salt. Although sometimes putting like some M&Ms or something in there and they get a little bit melty and you get that, you know, sweet with the sour, or not sour, sweet with the salty combo. That's pretty good too. Butter and tons of salt for Cam. Noah doesn't really like popcorn. Uh-oh. Stu's got beef with Rise. This was a contact swing, dang it. Was just trying to serve one in there. Enough to hit the sodium intake for Cam. You'll buy the pretzel instead for OSM. Yeah, pretzels are good. Do you like the big pretzels like the Annie Ann style? Let's see, butter or some jalapeno cheddar dust for Nick. Ramsey, welcome aboard. Thanks for being our latest member. Jay, thanks for the heart me as well. Gilly says go with the cheese on the popcorn. Pretzels and cheese for Gilly.
2-2 the count. I got 3 and 2.
The ones you get at the fair, something says OSM. Yeah, those are good pretzels. I'm lucky there's not an Auntie Anne's close to my house, because I agree, Cam. Yeah, I could definitely go for Auntie Anne's like daily. Isaac, the feeling's mutual, bud. Thanks for being here. Juan Soto says thanks for being out of here. Soto with the no doubter. Definitely one of my favorite swings in the game. So that one's up on the grassy knoll. Do we like corn dogs, chat? Gilly wants to know. Madden's coming when Madden comes back around, Chris. I don't play the same game year round. I will burn out too quickly. Gary Coden, greatest announcer ever. I know people like Gary a lot. I don't get to hear him out here on the West Coast often. Let's see, BZ, welcome aboard. It's definitely not Jenny Kavanaugh of my athletics. I don't care for Jenny.
Ball, that's in.
Let's see, Cam can get down with a corn dog. Soto card is tough. Oh, chased in. Corn dog slap, especially at 3 a.m. Says Nick. Hey, what's up, Jose Zapata? Corn dog is fire, says Gilly. So where are you guys putting on your corn dogs?
Santana.
Let's see. So Steve's breaking down living in the Philippines. He left America, got tired of the cost of living and being taxed to death. He had 2 kids and his wife, 0 taxes on the incomes out there where he's at on the first $125,000 per year. That's pretty nice to save most of your money or get to have most of your money in your bank account, right? Corn dogs and hot dogs for OSM. Mustard is king. Alright, don't like that one. We're just going to try to erase it from our memory. Absolutely crushed by Turner.
Hey. All one's the count.
It says Beltran and Kershaw. Jose, what you been up to? How's everything out your way? Are you safe from all the Texas flooding, Jose? I'm assuming you are, because I know how huge Texas is, but Jose, one of my favorite guys from the Lone Star State. See, we got Lucas coming through. Thanks for following, Lucas. We need like 9 more to break 100 on TikTok this morning. It's been a really good TikTok session. Purple chat, they're used to me being on at noon, so it's a little quieter there. Stute the Stud and Kogan have followed. Thanks, fellas. Same name everywhere. If you guys, you know, if you're on Instagram or X or any of that stuff, I'm Daniel Freak on all of them. Brady and M. Dot have came through. Glizzy's ain't safe in July, says Nick. So I made a lot of barbecue for 4th of July. You know, very original, right? But the hot dogs, we have the little spiral cutter. I think it's called Corolla Dog. So the kids like to help my wife get them prepared, and then I barbecue them. And it puts like the little curl, so then it expands. It's supposed to be the concept of not having a bite of the hot dog with it just being the bread, because like sometimes the buns are longer than the dogs. And then you get more condiments in there. So my daughters especially like eating those. My son, not so much. What about the cheese-filled dog? Chat Gilly wants to know. Man, best player is probably Carlos Beltran. Hey, thanks, dude. Yeah, I've got a lot of lights behind me, and I hope it's just unique enough that if people are scrolling, that maybe they stop for a second and enjoy the stream. Cheese-filled is a crime on the hot dogs, says Cam.
Number 33, Jason.
Personally, I would not like the cheese-filled. Let's see. Steve says, imagine $100 on property tax, 50 yards from the ocean. Something to think about, especially if you do your work online. As long as the internet connections were strong there, it would definitely be a consideration. Let's see. Get it, my boy. And the sausage. A lot of cross chat and TikTok. Buddies are hyping each other up on some ways to enjoy a glizzy. So Steve lives in the Philippines. Do I accept? Come on, M. Dot. We're not going to get into those conversations. Let's not talk about any organized crime, M. Dot. You're welcome to be here. You know, everybody comes from different walks of life, but yeah, we don't want to get into that.
That's out.
Deal. Let's see. Noah likes the Lakers.
Inside ball.
Yeah, I don't really know how to answer. It's like, yeah, everybody's welcome to hang out, but yeah, we can't really get into those conversations. TikTok's too strict about that stuff anyways. Let's see, Chris, he likes baseball. The pitching and batting system looks a little complex. There's definitely a learning curve to MLB The Show. But at the end of the day, it's just another game. Like, if you're good at Madden, you're good at all the pre-snap adjustments and everything you have to do, reading the defense, reading the offense. There's a lot of clicking you have to do before the ball even gets snapped in Madden to, you know, correct for your defenders. I'm going to go to a righty bat here if I can. Yeah, if you can master all of that, you can master MLB The Show too. Johnny, welcome aboard. How's it going, Johnny?
Joe Adele.
Nope. Ball one.
See, you're not batting Madden. You're lying. This is my debut for Joe Adele. Got him on the bench. He can sub in and play center for a half inning. Looking for the big box since we didn't want to hit lefty-lefty. Man, the bugs can be annoying with that stuff, Cam. There's no doubt. And this one's going to roll past his left fielder. Ted Williams looks a little rough out in left field. To turn what should have been a single into a triple, and we'll get some more insurance. Bubba, thanks for following. How's your day, Bubba? We got enough time for at least one more ranked game this session. Jay, thank you for 88 roses.
Counts 1-0.
Scared the life out of you. You do not do bugs for Cam. See, Steve, he's got Starlink internet out where he is.
2-0.
Is it pretty stable, Steve? I know one guy streaming was using it as a CEO of the purple platform, as I call it, and his internet speed was dropping. He lives out in the California hills, so he tweeted at Elon one day. This is a while back, and he had everybody in chat, asked everybody in chat to go and please like the tweet so it could get some attention, because he was trying to get his internet speed increased because it wasn't quite strong enough and stable enough for him. We kind of stall out at times, but maybe it might be the experience for everybody that uses Starlink. I don't like when I see a black widow spider around, and I don't. Thankfully, there's no like brown recluse or tarantulas out where I'm at, but I do see those black widows outside from time to time, and usually if I see a bug, I just let it be. But those I'll stomp on. Justin, welcome aboard. I know it's rare that they bite humans or whatever the case is, but yeah, I don't want to mess around and find out. Cohen, welcome in here. Yeah, the brown recluse is supposed to be really bad, Cam, I think. I mean, I'm not a bug expert, but yeah, I think if you get bit by one of those, you almost have to get medical attention, right? Got brown recluses like crazy in your house this week. Finally home watching the stream. Oh, welcome back, Giorgio. Very stable for Steve on his internet connection. Yeah, so I served up a meatball there, but we're trying to get Kershaw through the whole game for more Kershaw TXP. Glad they rarely bite. For yourself, for sure, is getting bit, says Cam. Cam's like, yeah, it'd just be my luck. Yeah, couldn't get him to chase on the 12 to 6.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, it was good, Giorgio. Yeah, thanks for asking. It's crazy how fast 18 years goes by.
Now batting, the third
Looked up the
baseman,
old DVD
Skipper.
player, watched the wedding DVD and reception and stuff. And you don't think about it, but different family members passed. We've lost some grandparents. One of my brother-in-laws passed away. And you're seeing all those people that, you know, they took time to go and celebrate your day getting married. Jake, thanks for the rose. If MSU makes a bowl game this year, Cam is going to be insufferable. I hope that you are insufferable, Cam, because it'll just be fun. Cam's going to be banning trolls in chat just for the fun of it. Having trouble throwing a strike. This should be game. If Beltran can get it, he will. And we're 2-0 on the day. We have a new subscriber on both platforms. We had Mariner Will resubscribe, 35 months on the purple side, and then we had Nick Lamb as our latest sub coming in on TikTok. So both buddies are coming in. Oh, Cam will let you know which MSU he means. So rating up to 636. Kershaw up to P2 on the road to the other Kershaw. Hodges up to P5. Oh, we got Lee Smith. I don't know if I should put Lee Smith in there. If somehow we get 100,000 likes before our timer runs out, I haven't really talked about it enough today. We'll open all these packs. So there's quite a few there. There's 2 June Spotlight Innies, 2 Deluxe. Definitely would like to get these open by the All-Star break. You know, might hit some good stuff and get some more stubs. 22 standards, 7 ball-ins, headliners, all that. So let's play at least one more rank game and see where our timer is at the end of that. I'll be right back. All right, Will and Nick on the subscriber wall. Gonna be out of the chair there for a second. Hey, if you guys want to get the Shohei Ohtani jersey, I think it's like $22. It's pinned to my TikTok profile. If you guys go check out the videos, you know, post stream. It is the, what is it? The Samurai national team. Was really happy I got opportunity to get a few jerseys. Got another one to wear for you guys tomorrow. Different sport though. Thought you're talking about Mississippi State. They're not making no bowl game, says Glenn. Can't talk because you're called Sheeman's Buns. I like the Sooners. They're down pretty bad these days too. I'm gonna stop the match window right there because I don't really want to play Hall of Fame now that I've been on All-Star. How much, Dawn? You got a Dodger game coming up. How long did it take? I'm sorry, Cam. It's going completely over my head. I was probably talking about something when you typed that out. How much for seats? I'm really confused, Cam. I'm so sorry. Boomer Sooner? Who's my favorite MLB player? Oh, the Otani jersey. It's like $22 or something. Yeah, it's super affordable. Let me check real fast. I mean, you know, $22 is $22. I don't mean to make it sound like it's nothing. It's not like it's, you know, 3 pennies on the ground, but not bad for a jersey. So let me see. Tawny jersey. I'm clicking on it right now. 32. I'm sorry, it's $32. They have the white jersey and they also have the black jersey. So if you go to my link, it helps me out because it's like they send a commission, but they got the white one there as well. So, oh, I didn't really have where you guys could see it. Smart. First time streaming, but there we go. You see, you're in the glitch, your logo doesn't show. Dude, it's super annoying that the logos don't show up, right? We work on our logos and customizing our uniforms. You load in, and then your uniform's just super generic looking. Xavier, thanks for following. It should correct after the next game, or if you close app and go back in. Occasionally, over the years, you've had to go and put those back onto your team, but I haven't had to put it back this year. I just had them not show up a handful of times.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Beltran and Nolan Ryan. Somebody asked me about the quality on this Shohei jersey. It's pretty good quality. Like, it's stitched and everything. I'd say it's probably at least in between like a Fanatics jersey and like an authentic MLB jersey. Although, of course, it's not MLB. But the one I'll wear tomorrow is even higher quality. So tune in to see what I'm wearing. Fashion stream. Hey, Head, thanks for the heart me. I missed it when it came across. Let me see the name here. Head Thing, thanks for the heart me. Definitely appreciate those on TikTok chat. Don't had a good swing there. Canadian Bella, what's up, Canadian Bella? Great to see you. You streaming today? If so, definitely can raid that way. Hope you guys will follow Canadian Bella. Same name everywhere. She also streams on TikTok. There's her link tree in chat. I didn't even see him breaking. He got me by a mile. Dude, I'd love to get some $30 jerseys. I could use some new stuff for football season. Hey, we'll be wrapping up probably at the end of this game. These games last 30 to 40 minutes as long as my opponent doesn't put out Bella. So we'll bring whoever's here there. It's not a have to, it's a want to. So let's see. Lived in Japan for 2 years. Baseball out there is a religion. They're crazy good. So I know there's what is it? The Baseball Spirits game is supposed to be a really good game that they play, the Konami game, and I've heard the hitting is extremely tough on it. I thought about buying it, but I was a little concerned about dealing with the menus being in Japanese only. Apparently, there's not like a English support to the menus. Bought 3, last purchase $100 and over free shipping. Great quality, says Cam. When you're pitching pinpoint after you draw, let it go. Yeah, I know, Connor. Yeah, no backseat gaming, please. Yeah, I'm just used to doing it the way that I do it, Connor. I know you're just trying to be helpful, though. Let's see. Boski Bo, what's up, bud? I'm good. How you been, Bo? Definitely missed you. I've been on usually kind of early and off early, Bo, in case you're looking for streams. How's your 4th of July, friend? Even got the mistake Chubb jersey with a Thanksgiving John Madden patch. Ooh, just got a piece of it. We're facing Donaldson, which is always a joy. Yeah, please do, Cam. Yeah, I like to have something like that bookmark that I could trust and buy a few jerseys. Last year I was wanting to buy a DK Metcalf jersey. Now, once they're on clearance, probably could wait on that, but maybe get it like a JSN jersey and a few other ones or something. It can be good engagement bait when you're streaming because people are like, what jersey do you have on? And then you can have them like guess what jersey it is or whatever. Ooh, there we go. It was great. How about you? I think I've been on while you've been asleep. Yeah, haven't been necessarily trying to do shorter streams. I've just been streaming a little bit less hours lately. But, you know, there's always an ebb and a flow to it. A lot of streams coming for football content soon. You don't understand pinpoint. Last game was 19. Oh, they didn't have it in back in 19. I thought that was a fastball out of the hand. No, I should be playing it soon, Bo. I'm in the EA Creator Network, and they typically supply us with a creator code, but they don't tend to give it to us day one. So in another day or two, I think it should have a code. I know that sounds very entitled, but I'm just biding my time till the code comes in instead of worrying about, you know, buying the EA Play for the 10 hours or whatever. But yeah, should be on it this week. I'd imagine this weekend I'll play college football, and then All-Star Game content will be back on the show. They have everything: NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA, whatever you need, even college. Finally bought MLB, looks fun. Oh, I'm glad you're on the game. Cam is definitely the plug. Hey, what's up, Maddox? How's your day going? Maddox coming in on the red side. See, it's Nate Dogg coming through with the fall. Thanks, Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg, who's your favorite baseball player of all time? Lights are flashing for you. Timer goes up a bit with every follower. Right, Jay Willie will pick it, and he'll get the out. Do I ever play co-op? Once in a blue moon, Alex. I think we've done it like twice in the last month, roughly. I tried to do like subscriber Sunday nights, Alex, but this past Sunday I took the night off because the following day was my anniversary, so I didn't stream, and of course didn't do co-op that night. Definitely like to do it with you guys that are subscribers, and Alex has done a lot to support the stream, so we would try to get you in anytime that that we run one of those days. To clarify, you get 0 commissions. He just loves them. Yeah, that's the best testimonial, right? Really too smooth. Thanks for jumping on the follow button. Really, how's your day going? Yeah, thanks, Alex. Yeah, co-op. I definitely would prefer co-op versus playing head to head. Some people come in and they're just like super bent on they want to play against me, and I don't enjoy that so much. Sometimes people get their feelings hurt, you know, if they're playing against you and it goes sideways or something. I like us to be on the same team, the same page, right, with stream. Pick the wrong motion there with Nolan. This could be bad. Ooh, Chipper, a little brush back. But yeah, 18 years goes by fast, fellas. Any of you guys that are newly married or thinking about getting married or any of that type of deal, just like, wow, just walking down the aisle the other day, and that was so far away that if it was a person, it'd be an adult.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't mind the wait. You know, if you're ordering internationally, having to order it and expect it in a month, especially with football season like coming up, if you're a football fan, or NBA a few months further out.
1 and 2's the
If
count.
it was baseball, I'd probably want it now, so I can enjoy it during the season. Life is so fast. Can't believe it's been 4 years since you're at school for OSM Campo fan. They show up, very helpful. They emailed you, let you repick a jersey when they didn't have yours. We are live on Red, Purple, and TikTok streams. Same name everywhere. TikTok viewers can click onto my profile. There's a link tree there inside my bio if you'd like to connect with us on the other platforms. All the sponsors have a link in there too. You know, like if somebody's looking for Smackin' Seeds or whatever the case might be. Or if you ever forget, like, hey, what did Donnie say the code was? Well, it's there in the link tree. Braxton came through. What's up, Braxton James? Thanks for following. Tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite baseball team, Braxton?
Two.
Ooh, super jammed up on that one. Yankee fan for Braxton.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Who's your favorite Yankee on the current squad, Braxton? I do like Judge, although I was a little disappointed with Judge in his defense of Oakland when they were asking about him last year when he was at the Coliseum. Hit stick fumble, that's a great feeling. It's like hitting a no-doubter to walk off the game. Just trying to hit that to right against the shift. I was too late on the timing. So you're not a Yankee fan. You would choose Wells for Campo fan. Against the rival Michigan. Even sweeter. Judge for sure. Second is Volpe. Did you see that Volpe's dad got into it with some Mets fans this past weekend? I didn't listen to the video, but I guess him and another fan were jawing at each other. He's like, "You're talking about my son," and the Mets fan sarcastically replied something like, "Oh yeah, he's great," and yeah, it was on social media. I was in a spot where I couldn't listen to it, and I forgot to circle back around to hear the audio. Let's see, Luke came through. Thanks for following, Luke. Long at bat, spoiled a bunch of balls foul. Had that super squared up, it just didn't jump, so. Oh well. Let's see, had fun in the World Series versus the Dodgers. Racco, thanks for following. Sounds like a backhanded compliment, but it's not. Oh, again, I'm taking the curveball the wrong way.
1-0.
A lot of fans being destructive this year, it seems like. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if it's social media that we're more aware of fans acting a fool, or if people are acting up because they have their camera with them. But yeah, it seems like there's more people being really annoying to family members or whatever the case might be, like looking for their 15 minutes of fame.
2-1's the count.
You know, maybe that stuff was happening in the 80s and 90s, but we were just kind of unaware. If you're around my age, right, or you grew up in that era, you might get like the rare newspaper article, like, oh, okay, fan got kicked out for XYZ, but it was more of a novelty that they would report on something like that. We got Braden and Tuck have just followed. Thanks, guys. Lights are flashing for you, and the timer's going up a bit as you're helping extend the stream.
That's it out.
Here's Ketel Marte. Oh, that is smashed into the gap. So just trying to hold him to the double. Ricky will barehanded. Make him stand in the corner with a sign that says "Shame me," says
Now
Cam.
the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Ball.
That's a good take. Beltran probably going to put my opponent in front. I'll hit the cutoff and see if we can get Beltran over around him. Alright, so down one. Don't like that. Here's Willie Castro. So, hit parade marching along here. He was running. Can hit him with a slide step. I didn't even see him break. I don't know what's going on with my eyes here. It's like it was a delayed still or something. Huge lead on me, though. And we don't throw him out. So it's up to Berkman now with 2 strikes.
Nope, ball.
Has anyone in chat seen that F1 movie? So I had some people say that they enjoyed it quite a bit in the Purple stream a while back. Been to the theater twice in the last 2 weeks, and I always see it and think like, I wonder if I would enjoy that movie. I'm not a huge Formula 1 fan. Landon, my day's good. I did enjoy Drive to Survive though, for what it's worth. Dylan Carpenter, thanks for following. What'd you think of the movie, Christian? What if you're like just super casually interested in Formula 1? Is it worth a watch? That slider just comes in so fast, I'm jammed up. Plus it slid more than I thought it would. Would recommend it. Countdown is the fear of missing out timer, Landon. Hope everybody will subscribe, gift a sub, send a universe, drive that timer up. Every follower drives up the timer. Tell you what though, new tackle animations are really good. Nick says it's a sleeper on the new Formula 1. I think he shifted his defense when I was looking at chat. EDU BK. What's happening, EDU? I think of that as being like the education abbreviation, but maybe that's not what it stands for in your name.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Get a swing and a miss there with PCA. I'm still using him, so if you're crazy, I'm crazy too, Cooper. That one's gonna stay in. So I've had a rough start. Last game was kind of that way too. It took a long time to break through against oh, what's his name? Al Leiter, but then we got there.
Leading off for the Beasts, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Hey, Nick, thanks for the Rosa and the roses. Can I show the team when I'm done? If you remind me, if you're still in chat, sure. I often forget because I start yapping and then goes in one part of my memory and out the other. Bucky Irving. Hey, the Tampa Bay running back just fall. What's up, Bucky? Apparently, MSU's transfer receiver is supposed to be really good. He's an 87. He's going to be a lot of fun for you to use in college football for now. Timer under 10 minutes. We need the follow train to extend our stream. Let's see. You love Luis Roberts 93. Can't hit with him. White Sox fan, Cooper? He just broke the corner for a nice game. That's what reminded you. This guy's hitting Nolan pretty well. Those of you that are still playing the show, who's your 5-man rotation?
No balls, 2 strikes.
And we'll get Soto to swing through. So, strikeout number 5 for Nolan. Alex with the Galaxy. Alex is lifting the stream up on his back. Thanks, Alex. That's huge. Sometimes those Galaxies come in and then the follows start popping too. See, Roger, Nolan, John, Tariq, and the 5th moves around a lot. Similar here. I was using the Skeens card, but they took away a sinker, right? Change your rotation based on who has energy for Cooper. It's a dangerous game, man. I end up with a bunch of pitchers with no energy when I try to do that. Roger, Kershaw, Scobel, John Don, and same 5th moving around for Jay. It's hit well by Chipper, but he's a little late on it. And we'll get out of the inning.
Leading off for Anaheim. The right
But thanks
fielder,
again, Alex, for
Carlos
the huge Galaxy.
Beltran.
New Kershaw could be your 5th for Cam. Yeah, I still haven't made it to the Kershaw card. We're working on him as we go through stream. What's up, Kobe? Kobe, good to see you in chat. A little bit later start today. Had a couple things working against starting early for today's stream. I'm working on the Yu Darvish. I haven't got the 95 yet. I tried to hold off, but swung through. Alex got Clemens, Donaldson, Otani, Pedro, and Nolan. Yeah, nice to see you too, buddy. You up early, Kobe, or you got the day off? I felt like I tracked that so well, but that slider just moves so fast from Donaldson. Just behind on it. And that one doesn't find its way through the shift, unfortunately. No, I haven't tried Andrew Abbott. Is he pretty good? 4th and goal from the 2. You're up 10. Yeah, I would like to be up 17. 3-possession game versus kicking the field goal because it's not going to change the equation a whole lot. I mean, the field goal makes it where your opponent's got to get 2 touchdowns, but got the day off for Kobe. Awesome, buddy. All gas, no brakes. Get a swing through for me and half.
0-1.
Up 17 now. Wonder what happened. Hey, there you go. Now it's kind of lights out, dude. I mean, weird stuff could happen with the onside recoveries, but you should be good. Had a shot. Well, would you get Gilly? Got Carlos Beltran. Oh, good going, Kobe. Have you got to use him much? If so, how do you like him? I think some people really don't care for Beltran's swing much, but I like him fine. Oh, in the half. I'm sorry, Cam. I misunderstood the scenario. I thought it was 4th quarter. I was thinking like you got him on the ropes now. He's really good in real life, but you don't know about the game. He has a good card. Oh, I don't know, Cooper. He may have gotten like a Tops Now or something. At home, got the stadium pulsating. You and your shorty got stuff to make beef stew dinner. Oh, nice, Gilly. Hey, what's up, Mo? How's your day going? Now, are you going to do a lot of the cooking, Gilly, or are you just going to be there to do the eating after the beef stew's ready? Oh, Max has came through. Thanks for following, Max. All right. Eventually, we got to break through against Donaldson. At least I hope so. I keep telling myself that. Yeah, it does sound good. Yeah. What time is dinner? Chat's coming through, Gilly. Let's see. Park, thanks for following. She does the cooking. Gilly does the eating. Just grinding the show. You ready for the All-Star Game content, Mo? Those of you that are playing the game still, do you have a lot of the All-Star Game vouchers? I think I have roughly 20.
2-1.
Kitchen closes 7:40 for OSM. Jackson, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jackson. It's over. Got the user alert. Cam, he's locked in on college football. That was a bad swing. Late, slammed underneath it. Oh, good going, Kobe.
The catcher, number 33.
Just late, though, too. Like, you need to not be so exaggerated on the swing. That was a good pitch to hit, but I didn't believe it was a forkball. I thought it was a slider that was going to move in faster. Tegan, thanks for following. Yeah, so Donaldson kicking my butt at the moment.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
Only down one, though. We just need one swing to get us back in. And just late again on the fourth seam. So, the beat goes on. Do you guys like these Chicago Bulls White Sox crossover style jerseys? I think they look okay for my opponent. Trap, as far as today, yeah, I've streamed almost 2 hours. Lifetime streaming, I've streamed for over 8 years now. Can't buy a hit for Mo Milla. That's how I'm feeling, Mo. Just getting jammed up and slamming the PCI around a little bit too much.
1-1. That's a ball.
Crossovers look clean, says Nick. I wonder if we'll get more jerseys that are kind of crossover inspired moving forward now.
Right to.
Spencer Cloven is here. How are you, Spencer? Hey, thanks for the heart mute, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the green team. It's up to you, Milla. It was Kobe with the heart me. See me live around 3 a.m. Cool to see me on this time. Yeah, it's a weird day. I'm supposed to jump on a Zoom call in like an hour and a half. So I slept through the night, like 6 hours, and I woke up around 4. Fired up stream, and then my kids have swim lessons this week and next week. So that's kind of throwing off the normal timing around the household. So I thought today would be a good day to try to aim for the morning instead of, you know, a late night stream like we usually do. Might get in a few more of these streams here soon. It's 8:25 where Nick's at. I'm 6:26 now, out my way. Landon, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Landon. Gilly, it's 9:26, so Gilly's out east here. Opponent has a great earner and average with this Donaldson card, so it's not just me he's been effective against. Kobe also on the West Coast. Got to keep everything on the good schedule. Yeah, thanks, Trap. I do think there's a lot of discoverability this time of the day. You know, people are waking up to start their day and either go to work or to school, or if they have the day off, and they're just used to being up early. Oh, I never saw that command before, Mo.
That's inside.
Leave at 3 a.m. tomorrow. Gonna cook your schedule for Cam. Just missed it with Ricky. Didn't get enough PCI on it. Supposed to have Friday night fights coming up this weekend too. I think the next 3 weekends. So I'll have some sports watch along streams, and we'll probably limit those to purple and red platforms. He had a good swing with Soto. He just misses it. I didn't even know that was a thing as far as the loyalty deal, Milla.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Usually at this time for work for Kobe. Yeah, Kobe, you've been kicking butt at your job. I remember you were talking about if you could get hired in there, and you have, and it seems like you're doing great. Served one up to Ryan O'Hearn. It was the circle change, didn't quite finish the motion, and down we go. So now we need even more action here. And you're struggling for runs, you don't want to get yourself down more, but sometimes it goes that way.
The batter, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
At work right now for Nick. That's nice that you get to work and watch. Probably makes the day go by a lot faster. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but I'm just like, hey, let me see what I have here.
For the Athletic.
That is a lot of Pokebox. There's a Pokemon community game on the purple platform, and my friend Mo Millo's in chat checking out some of his progress on the game. I'm checking mine as well. But I stream so many hours, I just kind of rack up the Pokebox and catch the Pokemon as we move along. What's up on base? How's your day going? That's a good pitch to hit, and I just landed up here. It's not good.
1-1.
I play on PlayStation 5. I think the game plays better on Xbox, though, is my understanding. Thought that was something faster out of there. E.T. Frank, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, E.T. Yeah, I'm super late with Soto. Was looking for the hard stuff. Finally got it on 2 strikes, and down we go.
1-0.
That would have been a good pitch to run on. Fight the slide step.
That's foul.
Got it on both. No hate. No, it's all good. Yeah, whatever you guys prefer gaming on, I think is good. I'm not a big console fanboy type of thing. I know some people are very loyal one way or the other. Bummer, went chasing.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Patel.
PS5 for life for a Campo fan.
That's a ball.
Yeah, I got the Nintendo Switch 2. I played Xbox previous gen. This generation ended up on a PlayStation. I think they're both a lot of fun. Thought that was going to slip into the gap. Nick's on PS4. Low scoring game, Donaldson and Ryan, but Ryan not quite up to the task of matching the shutout here so far. Hey, what's up, Tate? How's your day going? Tate coming in on the red chat. Joey, thanks for the likes. Fan Man, thanks for following. The lights should be flashing. I think the lights got desynced. Let me reset them. Oh, there they go. They're delayed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Do I have Babe Ruth in 25? I think so. Hey, what's up, Keith? How's your day been? Let's see. Josh Mazzy? Or I hope I pronounced that right. Josh Mazzy. Welcome in. Thanks for following. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had Babe from last year, but it's been so long since I've been on 24. I don't remember all the good cards off the top of my head. Alright, let's make the move to the bullpen, and we'll go with Androlis, I guess.
Now pitching. Aroldis.
Welcome to the dark side.
Chapman.
Does anyone know if MLB The Show 25 is going to be on sale, console on the All-Star break? I thought it was already on sale permanently. Like, I thought they discounted it from the initial $70 down to like 40 or something. But if it's not currently on a sale, yeah, the All-Star break, they probably will have one. I'm just speculating, though. I don't know that for a fact, Keith. But, you know, college football's here. Madden's right around the corner. I think they got to try to bring in players to the play base as they start losing players. And of course, not everybody that plays baseball is going to be interested in football. And you know, I know some people are just baseball year round, but a lot of the sports viewers, the gamers, they tend to go with the seasons on these games. Alex, it can, if you would like to gift over there. I'll do the same timer that it does here if you prefer to gift there. I don't have it integrated that way, but yeah, we can set it up that way for you. Because I can control the timer and move it up. Let's see, Tio and Baycat, thanks guys for jumping in.
That's a ball.
Do you think we get another game in? Possibly. We're kind of on the border of one more, or you know, just mess around on a conquest or something. Got college football in Madden 26. Still gonna play MLB for Kobe.
Nope, ball. 3-1.
I swung up all 4 there. I was thinking he was gonna pop the fastball right here. Hey Cam, thanks for the gifts. Holy cow. ASVP, why Alex gifting 5? So let me do the math in my head here. That'll definitely get us another game. Alex, let me get you VIP'd over here too. If we didn't already have you VIP. Alex, would you like something in particular printed out on the wall? Cam, thanks for the power gem, shoot the apple, and XP boost. Alright, so let me cycle up the timer for you guys. So it adds 390 seconds per sub. Alex gifted 5. So let's give a little bump there too. And there's an extra 18 minutes. So we'll definitely play another game. Thanks, Cam and Alex. Okay, simultaneously works into the stream. I just use the traditional Strike Zone Bibo. Terrible swings there, but I'll blame it on messing around with Tickfinity and extending the timer. User 71, welcome in. We're still blooping a blast away, but this guy's pitched very well.
No, that missed.
Hudson, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Hudson. Yeah, Alex, anything you like up on the wall, let me know, buddy, and we'll get you a printout. We can do it between games, or we can have it ready for tomorrow. Whatever you prefer, Alex. I've only had 2 hits in this game. Opponent's had 6, but he's got a couple solo shots. And I'm late. What's up, Liam? Yeah, definitely, Ethan. We're just biding our time until we get there. You know, it's nice to be on the early adapter when everybody's kind of looking for the game, but should be there by this weekend on some college football action.
The designated hitter, 1.
Let me get Doodle Bob from SpongeBob. You got it, Alex. Try and find a good pincher to print out, and we'll get them up there for you. But yeah, if anybody gives like 5 subs or beyond or something, we definitely like to get something on the wall. So I'm trying to find a good image of him currently, Alex. I think I got a good one. Right, so I'll get that printed out here between games. Pokemon in 1 minute, says Mo. Tomorrow's full release. My hoy Minoy, says Nick. This is weird. It's like it's not wanting to let me go into the fielding animation. There it goes. Hey, thanks, On Base. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Sorry we haven't hit, but we just need to hit for 1 inning, right? We could pull it back. Haven't lost yet, but opponent's played well. Deserves credit for pitching so well. Every time I've gone live, it's 3 a.m. for Liam. That's why he's never here. It's not 3 a.m. now, Liam. It's 3 a.m. somewhere, but not in America. Oh, PCA almost snuck it down the line. That would have been a great starter to the inning. Yeah, he's making the move. It's Felix Batista coming in out of the bullpen. Time here's 6:37, Liam. I do a little bit on the collecting baseball cards question. Just to touch off. Been a bit off this whole game. It's not lagging or anything either. It's just
batter.
me.
It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home for lunch.
Yeah, let's see. We'll lift Ricky, I think. Let's see if there's a better lefty on the bench. Adam Dunn. His contact against lefties isn't great, but yeah, let's just try to bash one. But yeah, I love cards. Enjoy opening packs, and goes way back with me on the card collecting. But I don't do a ton of card collecting though. Good swing from Dunn, but I think that's going to be towards the shading. There, 104 exit velocity. So down to our final out. Beltran can get on and get the time run to the plate. And that was not the swing I wanted. Was looking fastball up and away, and yeah, delayed it. So, hey, can't win them all. Back to the drawing board. Let's play another one. Thanks to Alex and Cam for extending the stream. Thanks to everybody for all the support. You know, all the followers. Everybody's making us go longer into the day. So we got another game incoming, and we got SpongeBob and Doodle Bob going to the wall here. So let me get my printer plugged in. Oh, I was going to show you guys a print cable. I don't know if that made it up to the screen. There it goes. All right, so there's the printer cable. I have a little USB. I don't know what you call them. It's like a 4-way plug plugged into my desktop, so I'm plugging that in where my phone was. Phone should be charged by now. Cam the man, thanks for following. Can I show you the team? Yes. Can't hit Carlos for the life of you for Alex. But yeah, you got it, Landon. Can't believe how mid Cal Ripken is. Yeah, they should have made Ripken a lot nicer on that card. I was able to do those moments yesterday and get him, but not really excited for it. But yeah, good playing from the Beast if he happens to be watching. All right, so Nolan up to P5. Nolan wasn't even bad in that game. I was just bad. If we get 100,000 likes before the timer goes out, you guys are not tapping your nap, and we will open all these packs. There's a lot of packs in the pack queue yet again, so keep on tapping, guys. Buddy wanted to see the team. Let me show the team lineup. If you guys want to join the purple chat, same name there. You can see, you know, in landscape and see everything. So Alex, again, thank you, friend. He came over to the purple side, gifted a 5-bomb to extend stream. Let me get Doodle Bob with SpongeBob up on the wall. And your name's written up here, Alex. Did the conquest, and then 3 moments. Got the same jersey. Dom, if you want to buy this jersey again, or anybody else wants this jersey, the Shohei jersey, you guys can click on my profile, and it's pinned there on my TikTok videos. Just uploaded the video yesterday. Would love some interactions on it too. The question on that video is, who wore it best? Myself or Shohei Ohtani? I will accept some slander on the video if you guys want to mess with me. But yeah, I got another jersey to wear tomorrow that you guys may not have seen yet. So there we go. Thanks again to Alex for the gifted. There's a look at the team. We're going to play another game here momentarily. Let me get SpongeBob on the wall. SpongeBob and Doodle Bob. Got them together. Let's see. Not sure if it's corny. You use all switch hitters except for Roland and Hodges. I mean, I got Hodges, Ricky, PCA, and Wilson, and Soto. But yeah, I definitely prefer switch hitters. Love hitting with Soto cards. But I'll probably take Ricky out for that new Tim Raines once I can get to the Raines card. Not that I want to take my guy Ricky out, but Raines being a switch hitter, prime Tim Raines card should be really good. You said Ohtani because he had the black shirt underneath, which matches the jersey. Yeah, Ohtani, I was thrilled to get this jersey, Dom. Love Shohei. I loved him when he was on the Angels and being a rival to the Athletics. He's just such a fun player to watch. All right, who are we pitching here? Yu Darvish game. We need some more Darvish, I don't know, missions to finish him out. So close to Scott Rowland for Gilly. I'm not particularly close on Rowland or Ted Williams. I was so focused on live series. Sold off a lot of those extra cards. Heard today, who is going to be in the home run derby? Do you think the cards will be good? Typically, Pops, I don't know if you've played the game in previous years. Those home run derby cards are pretty solid. but they will have something that's lacking in them. You know, low vision, low contact. Maybe they're bad defensive cards. The home run derby winner and runner up usually get a fairly juiced up card though out of those derby dudes, and they may give us like a throwback card or something too, which would be nice. You know, like previous derby winners or something. We're facing Jim Cott here. Hope you guys will follow Pops Gaming if you're on the purple stream. Yeah, if they hit bombs, they're usually awesome on like all-star level. You got Roland before live series. You need 5 more for Williams. For Alex. Do I have Shohei in my team? No, I don't. Nah, not currently, Dom. I got the live series card a bit too late, I think, for him to be particularly useful. No, I never do 2 a day, Liam, unless there's a sports stream. Sometimes I'll go back live if there's you know, like sports reaction stream. And Ricky, I think, is gonna serve it in. Oh, a center fielder just missed it, so Ricky might go for the inside the park. Run, Ricky, run. Our right fielder's getting over pretty fast. I think we'll just have 3 with Ricky. But yeah, Trips, welcome into the stream. We are multi-streaming as per usual. Just because you got MLB 25, you got Shohei as your designated hitter. If you like Shohei's swing, that's a good spot for him. Let's see. Thanks for 50 roses from Alex and James too. Appreciate you following. Hot's turkey jerky motion kind of throwing me off here a bit. Thought that one was hanging. That screwball dropped out. Lions fan, thanks for following Lions. Those of you that just followed, please tell us your favorite baseball team as you make your way into chat. Ricky's breaking, and we should have stole home, but I started heading back the other way. I botched that. That would have been a fun clip, too, if I just would have kept running. Hey, what's up, Liam? I thought, like, let me just drop it in here with Soto's lefty-lefty deal. I think we'll get through to Cott eventually, but I don't know. That motion is weird. Even out of the stretch, he's got a lot of movement there. Yeah, welcome over, Liam. Definitely a lot of folks chatting on TikTok this morning. We've got 131 followers on the TikTok side already. I tried to drop a squeeze play, man, and I should have just kept running with Ricky. He threw the ball over to third base when I was breaking home because I missed the bunt with Soto, but I was already running back the other way and I messed up. Let's see. Gonna go have a good day. Dom, thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry that we're losing you out of the chat.
Ball inside.
But yeah, you're not wrong, Mo. Yeah, those guys do hit some bombs as far as home run derby cards. And speaking of bombs, I think Gritch got enough of that. I thought that was a swing and miss, but that's going to elevate out of here with fours. Using Darvish to try to get to the better Darvish, so this guy might tee off on you. Let's see. Are any of you guys or gals watching the WNBA closely this season? I'll check out some highlights, but I haven't watched any games. I know the Valkyries are having a decent start as an expansion team. Grunt, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Grunt.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's hit well by Trout. Can be a ground rule double.
Ground rule double. 0-1's the count.
Love the Angel Reese hate, does Nick. A lot of memes around Mrs. Reese.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Veritek drops a lot of balls on this 95 card. Was really happy to pack him, but his defense is kind of lacking there. So yeah, Liam, good to see you on TikTok. I didn't know that you're also a TikTok viewer. Liam's usually in the red chat with us.
Oh,
Alright, so down 1 after 1. Here's Hodges.
ball, that's
Let's see. Flores, welcome to our platform. Tell us about yourself, Flores. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? And Hodges got all of that one. Just broke the run for 61 yards for Cam. Yeah, so that one 472 from Hodges. Hodges got a sweet swing. I mean, as he should. He's national league collection, but glad we finally got to that card. Yeah, I finally got the bag. That was weird. I didn't try to check the swing. Forrest apparently wanted more flash and light. She followed again. Ellie's favorite player for Ford. Ellie's a great answer. Let's see. Fried Water. How's it going, Fried? Thanks for jumping on the follow train. And we'll just roll it over the mound for a hit for Marte. Let's see. Fan, welcome in. Can you play me now? We don't play friendlies. Give you tips on hitting. Try to see the ball out of the hand, out of the release point as early as possible. Maybe get yourself some control freaks. If you do, use my creator code DYF. The precision rings and stick extenders help quite a
I got 1
bit.
ball, 1 strike.
Also, I personally like the small PCIs. Bat PCI or diamonds, no inner, no outer. I think those are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think just less distraction on stream helps a lot. On screen, excuse me.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Jose.
I do play a bit better when I'm not streaming. If you guys can believe it or not. Hey, what's up, Cam Dog? Cam hanging out with us in red chat. If you guys are in the red chat with Cam Dog, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. We'll be happy to stick around with us. If you're in TikTok, please follow. If you're in the purple chat, please follow. Multi-streaming yet again. And get swing for Schwarber. Can't hit stuff in the middle with the screen. I know some people like the middle to be open where they can watch the ball the whole time, Alex. How do you stay more disciplined and not chase bad pitches? I think it's tough. I mean, there's days where you have more of a mindset of I'm going to take a pitch, you know, take till the opponent throws a strike or take till you get 2 strikes. I don't always like digging myself into a hole that way, but it can be beneficial to watch some balls come in and have that mindset, AJ. But it's really pitch recognition. If you know it's a ball, you're not likely to square it up and hit it hard somewhere, so you don't want to swing at it. But if you don't know if it's a ball or a strike out of the hand, or if you're reacting too late to it, then it's tough to lay off. So I think just playing the game more helps. Colin, welcome in. Taking batting practice on higher difficulties helps a lot too. You know, like if you can go and take batting practice on Legend because you're going to play on Hall of Fame that day, that'll help you. I should have taken a dive at that. But I thought Wilson was going to get there. Wilson, I wish he had a little more foot speed on his card.
0-1's the count.
And I'm a good player. There's great players on the game. I mean, there's competition level guys and gals that are just insanely good. May have a little bit more insight. Well, you know, if you guys are looking for tips, but I'm certainly happy with how I play as an older gamer. Let's see, Cash is Cash in a follow. Welcome in, Cash. Yeah, 900 rating's pretty good. My highest, I think, last year was 930. This year I hit World Series, and I don't really care to grind it much beyond that. And hung that one. I was getting some swings and misses, but that one was a bad pitch, right? Just didn't get it down and in there, and Beltran's going to hammer it out. Let's see. The Black Widow Spider has followed us. Thanks for following. Of course, we wouldn't pitch with Darvish if we weren't trying to get the better Darvish. So, not trying to, like, boot the game, but we're working on Darvish and Kershaw as we grind through. Well, that is probably lighting up seeing the 92 Darvish out here. Got the 95. He's not worth it, says Gilly. I just kind of want to get him to get him. You know, it's another card in the collections and all that stuff.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto. Ball.
But yeah, a lot of drops out of this Fair Tech card. Yeah, he's probably not going to make my rotation, Gilly. I mean, I'll use him for a game or two just to do it for the stream, but yeah, I doubt Darvish is a game changer.
Ball, that's off the plate.
See, he only lasted 2 innings for you the time you used him. And sometimes these cards that are not effective on All-Star are better, you know, once you get up on Hall of Fame or something, but yeah, that can probably be said for any pitcher in the game too. It gets harder to hit, PCIs get smaller, all that stuff. Alright, so down 3, and we're trying to get the swing and miss there with Beltran at bat. Let's see if we can rally back against Jim Cott. That sinker I thought was up higher than it was. So what does Cott throw? He doesn't throw any fastballs, right? Slurve, screwball, curveball, slider. I remember Jim Cott being one of the main color commentary guys on the CBS broadcast when I was growing up. Electrician Dad. What's up, Electrician Dad? Do you want to give us any electricity tips? Like, what's something that people fail to do around their house that they should do more of, Electrician Dad? What a bunt from PCA. Little cheese for breakfast on the bunt cheese. We need runners, so lefty didn't want to try to hit that one.
Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
0-1. Ball, that's out.
I did, yeah, the Giants still was pretty wild. Turn the lights off when you leave the room, says Gain. Or excuse me, it says Gain. Gain, thanks for following. And late on that one. It's coming, Brady. Hold on to your horses, Brady. Enjoy the baseball for now. It's good engagement bait. You guys are irritated not playing college football yet.
Now batting,
At least some of you are.
Carlos Beltran.
Had it stolen, but I thought that screwball was hanging. D1 crash out. Welcome aboard. You got it pre-ordered. Nice. You getting the standard edition? That might drop. It does. And PCA going to come on in and score. Jammed up RBI.
Now batting.
Got the MVP bundle.
Juan Soto.
Thought it was like a slider that was going to finish there. Late. I don't know. Something about Cott, especially lefty's got me messed up right now. Oh, they're doing the old helmet switch. Where will the ball be? College football, so good. It's going to be quite hard for it to be top. 26 is fire, though, says Brady.
Wow.
And we'll jam up Trout. Sounds delicious. Little Mike Trout with some jam on him. 15 minutes left guaranteed. If you're browsing the For You page, please come on in and follow. The timer will go up. We'll do a longer stream. If you're a TikTok viewer, we're live on all 3 platforms that we usually stream to. So, yeah, please follow up if you haven't. Let's see. Camden. Thanks for following, Camden. You caught that one, Gilly? Delicious Trout. Currently 3-point game for Cam. Cam's been kicking butt all day on college football. Here's Schwarber. Pedro, thanks for following.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2.
Came back from down 17.
2-0.
Luka and the Lakers, future back-to-back champions. Nah, I don't think so, buddy. Maybe on NBA 2K26 or something. But how's your day going, CMG?
2-2 the count.
You guys know I'm a Laker hater. See, scored a whopping 0 points in the second half. Doesn't matter though, a win's a win, says Cam. What's happening, Eugene? How's your day been? Here's Hodges. Trying to get into another one, and he may make the change from Cott. We'll see. Kind of early, but he wants to use that Lee Smith card. Are there Lee Smith objectives or something? I just got the Smith, but I didn't put him in my lineup yet.
Lee
Hey.
Smith.
Hey, Nick.
0-1
Also
the
a
count.
Laker hater. Sorry to any of the Laker buddies. I know some of you guys like the Lakers.
Hey.
Good pitch on the cutter. Knew it wasn't the fourth seam, and it just kind of froze up.
Ball.
See, watching the Yankees meltdown in the fifth in the World Series is CMG. Team is LSU and Texas. Go LeBron for Brady. Juice, thanks for following. Day's getting started. Went to see Wu-Tang Clan last night there in Detroit. I don't think Alec is still in. Alec's on vacation, but he just saw Wu-Tang Clan like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. They're out in the Bay Area. How did you enjoy their concert, Eugene? My day's going well. Thanks for being here. And on top of the fork ball with Marte. Not what we needed.
Now batting, catcher Jason Veritek.
Yeah, I was looking fastball away. Didn't react well to it being in. Miami college football team last year for Brady. Hey, how good is their tight end in Miami? Seattle drafted that guy. Arroyo, I think is his name. Second round pick. Too short, E40. Ain't finna to be like that, says CMG. I hit tanks for life. Just followed. Sounds awesome. It's an impressive name. He's pretty good, says Brady. Yeah, I'm hoping Seattle got a nice player. It's supposed to be fairly fast, using hands. Maybe can stretch the field for our offense. Probably like Cam Ward's number 2 target. And Hodges tried to dive and rob himself of a hit. Didn't work out. So he gets a hit with Hodges. I got my Gil Hodges dirty. Trying to get to that baseball. Oh, Buster's in the house. What's up, Buster? Good morning, friend. How's your day going?
Hey. 0-1.
Oh, left that one hanging. This guy definitely hits those hanging breaking pitches. Just haven't got those down and in enough. Hey, what's up, Where the Cash? How's your day doing? Thought he would send that runner home. Restrepo was Cam's number 1 target. You think he was undrafted free agent to the Titans as well. Smart to get his target, at least to help him, you know, get his feet settled there as a pro quarterback.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's going good. What you been up to? The recruits are mad. You only average 323 a game. Time to download on Minnesota, says Cam. And we got that one in fast enough to hold him up. Cam said, go get my boy.
Hey.
Where the Cash? Are you still doing a lot of card collecting or not so much currently? Like haven't got to chat with you much in a while. Hey, what's up, baseball fan? And then Tyler Lockett's going to be there in Tennessee. That'll be interesting to see how Tyler goes.
1 ball.
Restrepo equals the new Edelman, says Nick. And he had a good swing timing on that, but we'll get the out. Actually, he got the tag somehow. Not much, just work, golf, and video games. Living the life, bud. That's the way to do it. Sammy Baseball, how's it going, Sammy? This should slice away from the left fielder for extra bases. Take 2 with J-Ram. Noah Fant's just been often injured. He wasn't a bad pickup in that Russell Wilson deal as a throw-in, but yeah, he hasn't been great for us. I like the A.J. Barner guy that was a rookie last year. Definitely fights for a lot of extra yardage. Too bad it's your last tour. This is your first time seeing him live for Eugene for Wu-Tang Clan. Still addicted for Wear the Cash. He got himself a nice Paul Skeens autograph recently. That is a nice card. Anything with a Skeens autograph must be a good one. Thought he's pretty decent, not gonna lie. You're a Packer fan, says Brady. Well, that was a bad game for Seattle last year, was that Packer game. That Sunday night game for us. Yeah, I will, Eugene, for sure. Correct, baseball fan. Oh, nice pitch there. Thought that was out. Let's see, Enzo, how's it going?
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And I think we got 2 with Pete Crow Armstrong. So that'll level us at 4. If you guys are in the red chat, Enzo, baseball fan, any of you that are not subscribers, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up for us. Yeah, Sam Howell came in and played. Yeah, Howell struggled. Our offensive coordinator, I think, kind of sealed his fate that day. What did he dial up? I forgot exactly what it was, but he called like 16 straight pass plays or something with Howell in there. It's like, here's a young quarterback making his debut with the team, and maybe we should run the ball a little bit. Charbonnet had a nice touchdown run, and then we just completely abandoned the run. This guy is throwing some dots. That was a good pitch there, too. Ethan, thanks for following, Ethan. And we'll get a Beltran homer. I think Walker may have been injured that game. I can't remember 100%, but I know Charbonnet was doing okay. My opponent's pitching with Lee Smith right now. Noah, it's going well. How's your day been, Noah? Football is mid as an MSU and Browns fan, says Cam. KJ2 is our latest follower. Thanks, KJ. Everybody, yeah, please follow up. More followers, more time. You get 100,000 likes, we'll do a big pack opening. Got to get it before that timer expires. Timer under 10 minutes. I do have to go at the top of the hour. At least I'm supposed to do a Zoom call. Yeah, I don't know. I hope Noel Rose starts down the road, because I think if he starts this year, something probably went really wrong. Just got off work for Noah. Awesome, Noah. How was work today?
Ball 1, no strike. Out. Inside, ball 1.
Here's Trout. New team, new coaches, new targets. Yeah, there's a lot of changes there in Seattle. People ask me, well, how many games are they going to win? Like, everything could go right, and they might win like 12 games. Everything could go the opposite way, and they might be a 6-7 win team. I'm not super convinced on McDonald yet. I think he's excellent on the defensive side, but I don't know that his vision for offense is particularly there. I think he likes to really lean on the offensive coordinators. Of course, we switch coordinators again, so 3 years, 3 different offensive coordinators. As a longtime Seattle guy, I'm happy for Gino and Pete to be together, and I'm going to watch the Raiders pretty closely this season, too. Packers need to go to the bowl again, says Brady. Ooh, that was hanging. I thought that was going to be out of there. How did you like the Packers offseason, Brady? I thought they were supposed to have had a pretty good offseason. I was surprised Jari Alexander got released, though. All right, again, TikTok friends, if you're browsing the For You page, please come follow. If you're in the red chat, please subscribe, because that's the equivalent of following. If you're lurking on the purple, of course, please follow there, too.
Gil Hodges.
thought that was a great swing from Hodges. I just didn't get enough PCI on it. Jari was always injured when he played 14 games in 2 years, and he was a liability. He's one of those guys that has a big name, right? So when he got released, it's like, oh, yeah, it's a big player out there on the waivers, and maybe he'll be rejuvenated in Baltimore. Yeah, welcome back, Joel. Exactly, baseball fan. I'm the captain now. We'll see for how long. He took the dive and tried to get that first baseman to cover. It used to be the move. You dive and the first baseman would go cover the bag.
Jason Barrett.
He was one of your favorites at one time for Brady.
0-1.
Yeah, so a couple of swings into the opposite field. We got something cooking here, maybe.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Opened up on that sweeper, thinking I was thinking it was finishing there, not dropping as much as it did.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, him and Lamar are back together again. J-Ram's going to find the grass. He might have me here at third. We'll hook slide around. Close up of Ramirez. Here's Jay Willie, and I think we'll get a call to the bullpen again. See, he's funny. Ravens got a good one if he can stay healthy. This is my first time on this new season. I think I'm around 600 or so on the ranking. See, Carlos against the world. Thanks for following, Carlos. I have not faced this Morjan card yet. Bummer. That was hit fairly well, but right at the third baseman. Just needed to get that through, right, for the contact. Yeah, we're playing ranked seasons for him. I was trying for the squeeze play. Now he knows. Don't really want to lift PCA this early.
One and one.
No, not at all, Brady. Yeah, this game has a pretty good skill gap to it. The best players in the world constantly win. Although I'd say the same for Madden. Like, the best players in Madden and on the comp scene usually win. But no, I don't think the game's a luck game. Good pitch there. Got me chasing. Let's see, your team said no pack, no twice last year. Who's your team? Oh yeah, Philly, right? I remember now, Nick. I'm sorry. You were talking about Edelman a little bit ago, and I was like, is Nick like the Patriots? But no, Philly fan. Yeah, you guys got him in Brazil and then got him in the playoffs, right?
2-1. Ball, that pitch is out.
I am having trouble throwing a strike. Well, they did in last year's game, Brady. I mean, the best players usually find the stuff that is kind of broken in the game, and they find a way to use the animations and all that sort of thing. But, you know, new game's going to release, and there's going to be new programming and new playbooks to get into and all that. Can't lie, that Eagles team was one of the most stacked teams in a hot minute. Yep, they were good for sure. Highest 706 this year for Where the Cash. I've hit World Series 3 times. Feels like it's fairly easy now that it's down to 800. But if you don't have a lot of time to do it, then it's tough. How do you pitch for the circle thing? You have to trace the motions, baseball fan. And you just try to, you know, you copy whatever it shows you pre-pitch, and then you also need to have the right rhythm. But it's called pinpoint. It's supposed to be the most effective pitching method in the game. It has the tightest range of outcomes if you get good releases. Then you get a game that has a bad connection, and then it's just, yeah, complete crapshoot from there. Here's Scott Rowland stepping in.
Counts 1-0.
Anybody that did the Roland collection, do you guys regret it, or do you like having Roland? Let's see. Brady says that Jordan Love plays how he did during that Dallas wildcard game from 2024. We won that. Well, yeah, you guys played out of your minds in that game. Terrible game for Dallas. He has a nice swing, says Alex. Roland is cool. You think you're just going to do it anyways for Cam. All right, Ricky with a little bunchies. 16-8. Have a hard time playing multiple ranked games in a row. Stresses out where the cash. Yeah, it's a long session to commit to if you're going to sit down and play 2 or 3 ranks in a row. I miss events being relevant and fun on this game. I don't know about that one. I don't think it's going to fluke in. Gonna have to send Ricky back. Pretty sure first time 7 seed beat a 2 seed. Yeah, that 7 seed is still fairly new to NFL. That's pretty cool if you guys were the first. Okay, Ricky will take second base. Not exactly a baseball fan. We'll finish the game and then in stream, provided hype train doesn't pop off and get a bunch of followers over on TikTok. If we do, then the timer goes up. Hey, Corbin just followed. Thanks, Corbin. We need everybody to be like Corbin. And user 65 just followed. Thanks, user.
That's a ball.
That's over the bag, and that's going to get us another run. Yeah, there's a little bit more time for every follower baseball fan. Thanks for jumping in.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Cattell Marte.
Same name. It's Daniel Freak there as well.
Ball 1.
Daniel Freak on the purple stream. It's Daniel Freak everywhere as a content creator. So if you're on a platform, I'm probably there.
That's in. Ball 2.
Yeah, Aaron was pretty explosive. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, pop that one up. We're up 7-4 currently. Timer is going, gone. But thanks everybody for extending the stream. We definitely went a lot longer than I expected with a morning session. So we'll finish off our game, and then we'll raid on Twitch once it's raid time. Hopefully we can see this one through for a 3-in-1 session. Opponent's a good hitter, though, so we'll see how it goes. Ellie De La Cruz catches that cutter. Didn't really mind the location when I threw it. He just was able to get the PCI. So following, subscribing, gifting subs, sending gifts, chat messages, and shares, Brady. They all extend the timer. Hey, thanks, baseball fan. So every day is like a subathon, follower-a-thon type of deal. Cam, thanks for hanging out. We definitely appreciate you and all the support.
1-0.
Glad you're already on college football. Definitely gonna need your help once I start playing here in a day or two. We got Carter and Full Box came through with a follow. The time went bye-bye. Unfortunately, baseball fan.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, we started with 75 minutes. We're almost 3 hours in, so you guys definitely added a lot of time to our stream today.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And Soto off the pitcher wall. I was trying to fill that with Trident. Wasn't expecting Veritek to be the guy that needed to go hustle after
Now
it.
batting,
So
the left fielder, Mike
here's Trout.
Trout.
Out of there as well for Brady. Have a good day. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Brady. If you haven't done so and you guys are heading out, Cam's done so. But if you guys are heading out, click on my profile. My link tree's there. We'd love to have you join us in the Discord server and hang out and chat all day. Nick, welcome in. Favorite card so far? Probably Beltran because it was a grind to him. I enjoyed Live Series Soto a whole heck of a lot. Just took him out of my lineup a few weeks back. And now we're on to, you know, the Lightning Soto. Soto's swing is just one of my favorite swings.
2. 0-2 is the count.
Of course, I'm a homer, so I like playing with the A's guys as much as possible. If we hit World Series, then I tend to shift over to that A's theme team.
Ball 1.
How about for
no
yourself,
strike.
Cash? Who's been your favorite player? Actually, for everybody, who's your favorite player to use on the show this season? Pitchers, I'm glad I got the Clemens card.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think I've been more effective with the John Donaldson, though, than Clemens. A little late. That's one I gotta turn on. Harper for Nick. The Lightning Harper or live series? Harper's got one of the great swings. Santander for Y Alex. Yeah, I didn't lock in for Santander. I kind of wish I would have. It was just such a long... It felt like such a long slog to do live series. Been good with J-Ram this year for Where the Cash. Yeah, his swing's usually one of the nicer ones.
Now pitching. Jeff
Rick, thanks for following. How's your day been? And here's Wilson against Devin Williams.
Ball 1.
Either way, favorite current player for
That's 1-0.
Nick. Yeah, Harper, if you weren't aware, he grew up in Las Vegas. He was an athletics fan as a kid, and he was very supportive of the Oakland fans, trying to keep the team in Oakland. So I have a lot of respect for Harper. Not that I didn't respect him before, but it's like I appreciated him even more. Let's see, it's Adley, Schwarber, and Hodges. Do I have the Lightning Sculpble? Yes, I do. I'm kind of mixed with him. He's decent. Hey, what's up, Tight Spot? How's your day been? Been playing college football 25. How are you liking it so far, Rick? Hey, Spot, are you all done with work? Or was it a day off and you got to sleep in a bit?
0-1.
Ooh. Not the location I intended, but we'll get the fly ball out to center. Hey, welcome over 5-star. Let's back-to-back righties. Let's go Ben Joyce, I guess.
Now pitching.
Been playing Road to Glory. Off tonight. Oh, awesome. Tight spot. Yeah, I should be on college football soon for anybody that's looking for college football content.
0-1's the count.
I don't plan to abandon the show or anything like that. Probably play a bit of both until Madden comes out. Then usually Madden's my main game once it's here. Hey, thanks for jumping over, baseball fan. Always nice when you guys follow multiple platforms. But yeah, with Tarek's card, full box, his release is so fast. Sometimes I have trouble timing him well as the pitcher. DK LM, thanks for following, DK. Hey, what's up, Patricia Boyle? How's your day going? How do you get the logo? You can get the logos from the logo vault. Just go in, search for what you're looking for. There's probably something along the lines of what you want. For myself, I like to kind of promote stream. Sometimes you make some really good friends against the people that you play against. Sometimes you find some trolls that way too. But yeah, I've met some good folks along the way as a streamer through having the stream advertised. And we'll get a little bunch cheese with PCA. 1 minute till the Pokemon. Oh, no way. I'm going to get doubled off on the line drive. I thought I turned on that. I was like, should I swing? And I thought I had it really squared up. We're playing ranked currently. So see, Connor, welcome in. Jacob Wilson, top 10 contact hitter in the league, you think? Hey, I think you're right on that assessment.
Ball 2.
Did have an injury last night. He was hit by pitch, left the game with a left wrist contusion. It seems like there's no break for Wilson, so hopefully he's back in lineup today. At least want him to be ready for the All-Star game. He's been fun to watch for us out in the A's universe. Alright, so let's switch right to up here. I'm 2-1 on the games, Henny. How's the day going? I'm assuming you're at work today. Been a fun stream. Just about to call it a day, but we'll be back tomorrow. Help me get a bike and Aaron have followed. Thanks, guys. Help me get a bike. What type of bike are you looking for? See, at work, can't complain. Glad it's not 105 today. Have you guys been having the 105 days already? Somehow, it's been fairly mild out here, so I've been really happy for that. Like, usually we're breaking 100 a lot in July. Supposed to later this week, but not too bad. Oh, and Beltran got into it. Can I play it? I can. I'm not going to right now, though. So Buddy's looking for an e-bike. Well, good luck on the e-bike chase. Let's see. It's righty-righty. I think we stay with Joyce for this at-bat, and then figure out what to do for the next hitter. Heat and humidity. I feel like it's brutal. And 1 out away. My opponent's 1 swing away from leveling it, and it's going to be Juan Soto. So let's go to Andrew Miller. And he'll make the switch here. He's got PCA on deck. What's up, Grayson? How's your day going? Am I going to get Cal? Already got Cal. Definitely been fun with baseball practice and games. How do I get my camera above the game? So baseball fan, I'm streaming off my computer, and I'm using broadcasting software called Open Broadcast Software, OBS for short. And it enables you to create your own scenes and move stuff around and arrange it the way that you like.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Let's see, Reeby, thanks for following on the purple side. And that should be a game against solid opponent. The guy was hitting quite well. I think he had me down 4-0, blink of an eye. We were able to break through against Lee Smith and got a lot of runs there. It is a free software. Yeah, it's open. It's an open software. So it's quite nice for streamers. Some streamers use other software like Split and stuff like that, but OBS is what I've used most of the time. Yeah, thanks, Henny. Glad we were able to see it through. That dude was World Series player, kind of down there, but maybe just starting a season like I am. Yeah, that'll be it for the day, Christian. Let me line up a raid here. Ping Griffey, thanks for following. Yeah, we got the victory. So tomorrow, TikTok friends, you guys are in charge of the timer and the likes. If we get 100,000 likes before the timer expires like it did, we will open all these packs. So there's a lot of packs in the pack queue. Be sure to follow if you didn't. Please be coming in tapping for the day. If you get the opportunity, I'll link Twitch chat and YouTube chat to the link trees right now. TikTok, you guys got to do a little bit of clicking. If you go over to my bio, click on the DF logo. The link tree's there. Please join the Discord server. You know, if you're an Instagram guy, Twitter guy, Threads, whatever, please follow me on those and definitely follow you back on the networking sides. I promised we would raid up to Canada. I'm just going to make sure Bella's on. She is. So we're going to raid Call of Duty streamer, really nice streamer up north. So please join in there. Baseball fan, here it is. Linking it to you right now. It'll pop up in chat in just a second. But everybody be well. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate those of you that came through and watched and had a good time, hopefully. And we'll do it again tomorrow. And hey, if you're a Shohei fan or just a baseball fan, pick yourself up a Shohei jersey. It is available right there on my TikTok videos. It's pinned to the top. Tomorrow I'll be wearing a different jersey, so tune in and see what we're sporting then. I'll also have a video for the one coming tomorrow, but it's not up yet, so it'll be a surprise. All right, everybody be well. Thanks for all your support.